What goes around just comes around. This is the sound. It's time to get down. What goes around just comes around. This is the sound. It's time to get down. Down, down, down. It's time to get 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 down.
Oh yeah, race fans, FRB coming to you live, Bismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Ballhamus. Welcome to the show. We got Front Row Esports coming at you big and crazy from Daytona. You got it. It is up. It is time. We're going to kick off this season right, and we're going to do it with ourselves a huge field for Front Row Esports and their Iracing 2025 championship run. This is going to be, I think, one of the best runs for Front Row Esports since the start of this thing back in 2017-ish or whatever. I mean, we're talking, it's been a minute. It has been a long minute, and to see all of this come together, it's been just astounding. It really has been. And, of course, we're going to reward drivers with exactly what they're going to deserve here. And here it is for the last time. Bam, baby! She is going home, all right, or to your new home. But, yeah, so driver's name will go here at the end of tonight's race. We still have our, and then both being shipped out at the same time over the weekend for our race crew. But, yeah, man, this is going to be fantastic. We're giving Jinx a little bit of a break tonight, as tonight is going to sit nice and proud as a good stand for its pride and joy right here. And that was a good piece to make. And, again, we've got a lot in store for us tonight. So we got some patience going on. Got a decent race. It's going to be awesome. But again, we're at Daytona International Speedway, everybody. This is the biggest race, and I'm so, because we have all Daytona coming up next week, dude. Oh, and we're going to be off for that. We'll get into that later on. But, I mean, we have ourselves the biggest race ahead of us tonight with the biggest trophy with some of the biggest drivers. Oh, my goodness. Some of the, and the best talent out there. These guys have been really getting some things done in their off seasons and in what we've seen last night in trucks. If you missed it, we won that one back. Oh my goodness, that was a great race. But just grab a look at the track map tonight here and look over Daytona International Speedway and what she has in all of her glory. In this 2.5 tri-oval super speedway, we're talking super for a reason. It's going to bring out the superhero in every one of them drivers. At least those guys who try to challenge the inside on the 3 wide. Or I'm sorry, middle on the 3 wide, but opened back in February 22nd and 1959. So this dog got some barking in it. I guarantee you. Inaugural race winner, of course, is Lee Petty, but our front row winner from last year was Chris Carroll. So again, good to see some of those. I think he's in tonight's race. Not sure, but again, if he is, we'll always look for that. But we got some heavy hitters and a huge field tonight. I mean, we're talking, I think this is definitely the biggest I've seen. And I know we always say that, but I mean, I think that this is going to really hold out here. And since I'm on that topic, let's look at the driver lineup for tonight. Oh, man, and these drivers have worked super hard to get to where they're at just right now to start this dang thing. Ronnie Morrison, top dog right now, barking all kinds in that number 69er. Did a great job for Ronnie Morrison, putting down some good speed and and a great race during the duels, into finishing in podium. So really good run for him there. Jeremy Richmond going to be outside pole there in that number 97. Fantastic work for him. He's going to have to get, I think, positioning, and was told by Steve Johnson earlier to me before in pre-race that he thinks that track position is going to be super key. So these two guys are sitting golden right now. Mike Hayes right behind him in number 24 in that third position. Carl Lindstrom in the 83 in that number four in that fourth position. Fifth gonna go to J.R. Scrumber in the number 13. Dylan Banks in that 48, our season 24 champion, is going to be starting that sixth position. Seventh is going to be Chris Spencer in the 002. Yeah, in the eighth position is going to be Hunter Lagunas in the number 27. Ninth position go to Jamie Horn in the 98. You're looking at Josh Harbin in the 95, rounding out your top 10er. Good job there, Bear. Stephen Hayes in the number 5, going to be rounding your 11th position. 12th is going to go to Kyler McCarthy, I know what I was saying. McCarthy in the 44. 13th is going to go to Kenneth Bartholomew in the number 73. Kyle Wellman in the 42 is going to get her down in the 14th position. 15th is Stephen Berg going to fly this joker right to the front in that number 26. Larry Bell in the 43 in that 16th position. 17th of James Nesta. And he's going to be in that 29 car. Watch out for him. Scotty Stevens, welcome back, my man. In the 02, he's going to be in the 18th position. 19th, David Moyer in the 47. All these guys, we're talking split seconds, fractions of a seconds between their times. But Matt Jones in the 77 here, he's going to be getting there done in the 20th position. Come on, Jones, I got faith in you, bro. Tyler Honeycutt, heck yeah, I got to get used to this number. This number 9 for Tyler Honeycutt in the number 21. Danny White in the 88 and the 22, 22nd position. 23rd position going to go to Byron Gay in that 12 car. Steven Johnson, there he is. In that 1, you're going to see him fly to that field. You know, keep eyes and locked on him. That 24th position. Tanner Marr got something to prove in that 4 car, 25th position. Hunter Bogdan in that 86 in that 26th position. 27th is going to go Mitch Diamond in that 6 car. Brian Zimmerman, Zimmy! In that 28 machine. Yeah, you go get some, bro. In that 28, mirroring his efforts. Can't really mistake in that one little bit there. But again, these guys are going to be in a soup, too. I tell you what, it's going to be hard to back up, go forward. You got to ride. Garrett Wiles in the 926 in that 29th position. Adam Thompson into 71 in that 30th. 31 going to go Samuel Lawson into 64. 99 of Scott Gilroy in the 32nd position. 33rd is going to be Tom Freitas, Gunny Sarge in charge in the 32. Michael Reeves in the 33, 34th position. 35th position, yeah, I know we're not done yet, is Jacob Grant, last night's race winner in the 19 car. Sorry, I didn't mean to give that up if you missed the race, but you know I'm spoiling it. That's my bad. Jacob Grant, great job on that win last night. Daniel Best in the 10 car is in that 36th position. Chris Smith in the 23rd or 23 car is in the 37th position. There you go. 38th spot is going to go to Benjamin Stevens in that 34. Richard Jackson in the 53 in that 39th position. 40th, almost done, folks. Almost there. Matt Mettler in that number 79. John Wright in the 06. Going to round out our fielder, I think, in the 41st position, but maybe 42nd would be Chris Carroll. But I think he's going to be one of those surprise I'm here, style of visits if he does make it. But any way, shakes, or forms, there is your 2025 Daytona 500 lineup. Now let's look at how long is this race going to be. That's another really, really good question there, folks. I don't think we should look that one up. There it is. 145 laps tonight. You're getting off easy. Come on. 145 laps tonight. Stage 1, lap 30. Stage 2, lap 70. Stage 3, you're looking at a 75 lap run. And I believe the fuel econ on my pit window is off like normal, so at least I'm consistent there. But we have, here it is, open setups for tonight. Race here, run with you, bro. 1 backup car, so you do got that 1 car in the hauler. Try not to use her till the end, if you use her at all. 4 sets of tires in tonight's race with the width, I believe the one we're running. And my pit window is what I'm a little off on. I believe it's around the 35 to 40 lap run. But guess what? We're going to have plenty of time to learn all about that in tonight's race. I believe we are almost ready to go. Was thinking that old Tom may stop on by and give us a holler, driver with him, as I think we do have a few minutes left until our grid. But our grid is, oh, I'm sorry, no, our grid is going to go quick. So I think I'm going to have to send this over to our national anthem and guess on this one. I was going to get the, but it looks like everyone is parked as we're looking in the cameras below and behind us. Oh, no, we still got cars out there on track. So again, just trying to time this thing out properly as we are getting ready to go green. Give me one moment here as I bring us back to our regularly scheduled program. Hey, there he is. All right. So again, we got 145 laps tonight. Big ass field. We're talking huge, dude. And all stacked with talent. Let's talk about this talent since we do got a little bit of a minute. Talent-wise, we got a 2,000 I rating and above, okay? And there's no limit here. No limit, baby. Yeah. So we got guys ranging in that vicinities of 2,000 to like 8,000, I think, or something like that. 7,000, 6. I don't care. It's way up there, all right? And so the strength of field should be pretty high in tonight's race, should mirror the talents in tonight's race. So my question is going to be, of course, that patience. We've seen some 3-wide racing, not a lot of it in that truck series. Those trucks are moving a lot more than what these cars are going to do. And so I'm predicting that we're going to see some 3-wide running just to give ourselves a little better feeling of we're gaining positions as opposed to stacked 2 wide, stretched way back. The drivers are going to feel more comfortable, if that makes any sense, in a racer's point of view, saying I'm down here says I'm doing really good, right? But right now you in the stack of whatever. So I'm really looking forward to this to see if we're going to go that 3-wide route, if we're going to do the 2-wide, if it's going to be patience. We did see some long runs last night in the truck series. So again, if you missed that, tune into that one. But I do believe, yes, we are getting ready to go. So I'm going to drop us over to tonight's national anthem. Please enjoy, and of course, keep tuned. We're going to be right back with the start of tonight's stage number 1. Thank you. All right. Oh, sorry. And all of this brought to you by Moza Racing, Truck Racer, W Energy Drink, the Raptor Race Graphics, and then we do missing our Extreme. We'll get back to that one. But anyways, and then of course all this brought to you from the stars, from Starlink. So really hope they always do what they do and give us an awesome picture. So all right, stay tuned for tonight's national anthem, and I'll be back here in just a moment.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, yeah, race fan, here we go again. All right, dropping into another hopefully fantastic season for Front Row Esports and the kickoff to that 2025. We got the Daytona 500 dropping in right now here. And you got, like I said, a full stack of cars. Full field, look like 42 cars in tonight's race. It's a big one. I'm Chris Paul Hamas. This is FRB, Front Row Esports, and their Cup Series about to take the green flag for the Daytona 500. And, man, we got ourselves, like I said, stack field here. Ronnie Morrison leading the way. Jeremy Richmond is on that outside with Mike Hayes and Carl Lindstrom. Those are going to be those first four cars right there. There's going to be, I think, a lot dependent on them to get themselves up and rolling. I mean, and again, no missed starts. No miscues. That's a lot of cars, and there's going to be a lot of energy in tonight's race here. There we go. All right, let's bring up some graphics, and we're about ready to have ourselves all kinds of fun in tonight's race. Make sure we got some sound here. Checking some cue. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's better. Now I got to hear my cars now. All right, give me 1 second here as I'm just checking my regularly scheduled program and making sure we are up and going. Ronnie Morrison leading the way, kind of go through the field as they're all playing catch-up here and get ready to stack this field up. But we got Ronnie Morrison right here, and then, of course, sitting on the outside, Jeremy Richmond, 97. Mike Hayes looked like he's going to be insider. And then that 24, 83 on the outsider. J.R. Scrumber in the 13. That fifth position, Dylan Bankers. Oh, Cake Eater. Get some Cake Eater. Let's see, turn that oven on. We got to get that cake baked tonight. Hunter Lagunas in the number 27. Seventh position, Chris Spencer into 62. Got himself a good little starting spot up front. Let's see how well he's going to manage and maintain this thing. Jamie Horn, Josh Harbin in the 95. Good to see you up here at the Bear, my man. Get some. Alabama all kinds representing. Gotta love it. Excited to see what these guys have in store for us tonight. Man, this is going to be exciting here. Here we go. Going to get rid of this pace car as we're ready to go green. For the first time, 4 points for everything in the beginning of the season. This is it. I love this track. I love this race. This whole dynamic is just fantastic. All right, we're going to ride it all night long here at Front Row Esports. Ronnie Morrison taking charge of tonight's field. He's going to lead us to the green flag for the first time. All kinds green. Here we go. Okay, even starts thus far with the top four, but we do have a good gap between the 13 and the 62. Little wobbles here, let everybody start to get up to speed. That's going to be the very crucial part here. Get everybody up to speed. Figure out what's going to happen as we're riding along with the front. That looks like the outside is starting to get that momentum built up instantaneously. Will they drop down? They will drop down. So you got the first 2-3 cars. Carl Lindstrom says, dang all that, I am going to lead the first lap of the 2025 season. Carl Lindstrom trying to make a little bit of a statement, I think. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here he is. 83, Carl Lindstrom going to go ahead and lead the first lap in tow. It's going to be the 48 of Dylan Banks. These guys are going to take quick control of the race lead, and they do have a little bit of a breakaway, which is not a good thing here at this track at the 97 now, trying to move down to the bottom in front of the, looks like, I believe, 24 of Mike Hayes. Josh Harbin's also in the mix. I believe he's going to shuffle it to the outside. Huge shove now to Hunter Lagunas in the 27. Big shove, big push, trying to get some momentum built back up in this outside line. As you see, things have just kind of stagged off just a little bit. Everyone's giving plenty of room. Looking back here, we're looking at James Nesta in the 29, Matt Jones in the 77, Stephen Bird in the 26, 02, Scotty Stevens, all these guys pacing right along side by side. Zooming back forward again, you see Carl Lindstrom in the 83 and the 48 of Dylan Banks. Dylan Banks really has the super speedway and pushing style of his run, keeping his car nice and cool, utilizing that power when he needs it. And right now, they're going to take over the inside line and control of tonight's race. We do have the outside line starting to build up even more, getting a few more cats outside, but we got single file running toward the back. These guys are going to kind of just stay in the back for a little bit, see how this is going to play out. And I just kind of anticipate that, see kind of break off into two groups, get a couple, get some laps under our belts and see how everyone's going to start running together. But you see a definite two-group split here. You have the front runners and the rear. We'll see how this comes into play. Toward the rear of this pack is going to be, it looks like Hunter Bogdan in the 86. He's going to be the caboose in this train of cars here, as they got outside line still working nicely. Not completely tight to the inside. They are now. Their side dropping like a big dog. They're really trying to move and slow these guys up. Maybe starting to get an idea of what the program is going to look like later. That's a 27 of Hunter. They're going to see doing some tight side drops into the 62. You see it worked. It got it. Oh gosh, we got the 83 sideways. 83 sideways and holding on. Wow, what a save by the 83. It looked like it might have been a push gone bad of some sort from the 48 to 83. 83 is going to recover, regroup, spike the temps in his tires. That's about it. And he's going to have to change his shorts when he gets into pits. Guaranteed on that one. But he went sideways in front of the field, saved it. He's still going to hold on to the draft. And now we got Hunter Lagunas in the 27 leading the way with Josh Harbin sitting right there on his bumper. The 69 of Ronnie Morrison. They're flying down the back stretch. Outside line, starting to build up some momentum now. Kyle McCarthy is looking at the 44. And I think a possible leading the outside lane. I'm getting used to everyone's car. Your first race, that's a 97 of Jeremy Richmond. My bad. The 97 back out to some familiar territory on the outside line, with the 48 of Dylan Banks here. He's trying to ride right there and trying to give this guy a shove to the front. These guys are making some ground up on the leaders. It's only 3 versus 2, so 2 on 2 minus the 69. Now he's starting to tighten up, though, so he's going to gain some momentum. These guys are still flying to the front. They continue this pace and this momentum. They're going to have that front here. Answers back. The 95 does in the 27. Goes to the bumper. 95, Josh Harmon knows how to play this game. He's like, I see your charge, and let me go ahead and answer on back. So now the 48's going to have to start. You see, 48's dipping out already, trying to get himself some good, fresh, clean air. These guys are still going to go side by side. And, I got so tied up. There we go. I knew we were missing something in this picture as we're 7 laps into tonight's race. Tower up on your left, going to show you Willie. Oh, my gosh, who this lead there? Here comes a huge wreck. That's going to be the 13 sideways. We got, oh, man, the 62 up on his. He rolls down in front of the 43, the 70, or the 43, the 77. All kinds of cars collected here. Big wreck right off oh, man, that is just. We've seen one wreck averted just for a second. 83, beautiful save. Let's see if he made it through. Again, few of these guys, lots of guys in contact here. Caution's going to come out. That pack in the back's probably looking like geniuses right now. But we're going to go ahead and go to the 62 of Chris Spencer here. And this looks like where, he definitely got the worst. Okay, so the 13. So that's going to be the. Okay, I think I see what possibly is the problem here. Let's find the 13 because that's going to be, there he is. That's J.R. Schomburg. J.R. Schomburg is on the, there he is. So he slides up, then comes back down, not clear. Didn't have chance to lift. Looks like the guy behind him did lift. So the 98 tried to lift, but he had a stack of cars all behind him. So let's kind of rewind this back just a little bit here as we see this kind of unfold. 13, does come up, then comes back down in front of the 98. So probably just kind of missed his mark. Maybe. I don't know. Because all of a sudden Okay, now we're looking at the 13 right now. Let's try to, there we go. I don't get us. So yes, he does. So it looks like he just kind of misses his mark. slides up, and there's too many cars behind him. Then he tries to come back down, and there's no way that whole line can check up on an instance moment here. So now we're gonna watch the 13. He's gonna get into all kinds of havoc and create havoc here, sliding up, taking out 2, 3 cars, 4, 5. See, a lot of guys doing some really good evasive. Oh man, 77 gets a good clip right there. A lot of these guys may have to go to their backups. And again, it was that miss out of line, and again, you missed that just by and the 32 of Tom, just want to get his lick in there too, I guess. Oh. Come on. Bring us back. There we go. That was weird. Live. Thank you. Sorry, a little bit of a glitch there in programming. Picture still looks good. All right, so that's going to spin things to the 95. 95 is going to take race control over here. 60, at least for the moment, time being, as we are under our first caution of tonight's race. And man, what a doozy that turned out to be. So a lot of cars hurt here, as we still have. Oh my goodness! Look at all those cars. That's just a beautiful sight. Just race cars and drivers to the eye can see. Oh man, that is a thing of beauty everywhere you look. All right, so let's go into why we are on our first caution and look at some of our bigger movers. Thus far, we do have, like I said, Josh Harbin leading the way. He's up 9 spots, which is that's phenomenal. Again, starting in that 10th position earlier, top 10. So again, track placement. I was curious about that, how that's all gonna roll its ugly head. Will track placement really pay off? So thus far, it seems like it's doing so for 95's deal. Right. But some of our biggest movers so far, again, is going to be Josh Harp. Danny White, he's up 12 positions right now in the 88. Byron Gay, he's up 12 positions as well. Mitch Diamond, up 15 positions. Some of our biggest movers, though, we're looking at 17th positions for the 99 and 32 of Tom Freitas here. So Scott Gerlin, 99, and 32 Tom. Good. And then we got, biggest movers, though. You're looking at Chris Carroll. Go figure. Hey, wait, so Chris Carroll did make it. Again, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get this one. But so Chris Carroll on the number 18. We're going to have to note that and look for that crazy cat as he's going to be flying through this field already. 24 positions up. 51 of Derek Wynn started in the back. Also, latecomer to the program, up 25 positions, 24 positions. So we see some good positions gained and lost here. And some of the big losers out this deal is going to be Larry Bell, Tyler Honeycutt, Jamie Horn, Stephen Bell, or Scotty Stevens. There's Larry Bell. There he is. So these guys probably had to do some backup cars. So they're going to be maybe playing that strategy that these guys were playing earlier. So again, now things are going to kind of flop around when it comes to positions. And let's see, Michael Reeves, I think he's all right. But a lot of these guys are kind of hanging in the back right now. The 00. Who is my 00? I remember that. I remember having a 00. So we'll have to figure that one out, but when it comes time B, but I really don't know who that is. Okay. Anyways, going back to Josh Harbin here, who is leading the way, going to choose that outside line, I believe, or maybe it's a Ronnie Morrison, but it does look like Josh Harbin's going to take he's going to take the green flag, and we're going back green one more time. The 95, the Bear, leading the way. All right, let's see if they can spool them up here. Again, we're going to have a little bit of a change in pace as we got some cars moving them ways around, but we do see some cars that were involved in 83. He was involved, but he's back up here. Salvatore in front. Again, you got to really watch your P's and Q's and make it to the end here. We're only 11 laps in, and we've already had a caution, so that means some of these drivers are already running on their last bits of luck here. 48 on the outside, given the 95. Those guys hooked up in the duels, I believe, earlier or last week. And let's see if, and they look fast. So let's see if they can do that one more time here. Oh, the 95 is going to lose the 48. The 48 is going to go high to the outside, try to drag this outside line and get it a running, and it does. Outside line's really cooking along with the 24. Mike Hayes right there on his bumper, along with Kyler McCartney in the 44. 44 is making some ground now, getting behind the 95 of Josh Harbin. He's going to be that support. He's going to need it too. They're going to get on the bump and drag race down the backstretch. We got both lines of form with us. Looks like some skippage of some positions here. Garrett Wiles possibly in that 92. Yep, he's on his way forward. It's known with 6 of Mitch Diamond. Mitch Diamond, he's going to put some pressure on the leader, make him show him how a Diamond really looks. Heck yeah! Now the 48 still going to ride it high on the outside. Got a lot of help from Mike Hayes, but how long is he going to be able to be close to that bumper? They're going to have to back off eventually. He's even glued through him through the center here, so he's going to need to let that car breathe, or possible overheat could go down with that 24 right on the bumper. The 48 all over the wheel right now, along with you. Oh, big stack up of energy right here. You see the 64 backing up the 51, backing up 64 of that's going to be Sam Lawson, of course. That's right. So checkup of energy here, and that you see what happened to the rear of that outside line. It's going to allow for, looks like, Jeremy Richmond in 97. He's going to jump up, fill that gap, but jumping down low is going to be Mr. Chris Carroll in the 18. He's going to go 31 positions gained thus far. Sorry, he's going to go to the outside of Hunter Lagunas in the 27. Let's see if these two will link up and hook up and create some good fast times, get themselves to the front. Great racing so far. We don't want to jinx it, of course. We did have a pretty good caution, but I'm seeing a lot of control out of these drivers right now, and hopefully some patience as side-by-side racing continues. Outside line, inside line, plenty of room to maneuver. And let's drift that back a little bit further in the field. Scott Gilroy, Jamie Horn, Richard Jackson in the 53, Hunter Bogdan, Adam Thompson in the 71, Kyle Wellman, Wildman Wellman chilling back here in 30th position. Going to try to make it to the end here is what they're looking for. So a lot of different strategies in the drivers' minds tonight. You know, some guys want to be there at the end and have a shot at that trophy. Some guys, great opportunity to get started on them points, get a head start, finish firm in the stages, keep yourself up in the front, even if maybe risk yourself not winning the thing. So again, a lot of different driving strategies out here. Get the 96 Garrett Wiles. He's going to be support now for the 48 of Dylan Banks. Let's see what kind of shovings he can get done here on this outside line. Looks like some big shovings too. Here we go. Back of him. Let's see what we got here. Got some tight racing. He is going to go to the front, Garrett, and now Banks is going to take over the race lead. Does so. Yes, he does. Slip down. Contact now for the 926. Going to go sideways in front of the field. Everybody's going to haul it to the bottom. Oh, my goodness. Come back here. Come back here. Oh. Man, we got him scattering. Everyone checking up. Started with the Garrett Wiles and Toast with the most. What happened there? We're right here, so pardon the. Okay. Looks like we got the 6 out of control here. Maybe a bad shove to stall, or did the 48 check him up? 48 gets contact there. Ooh. Yeah, it might have been a bad, a little bit of a bad checkup. As the 48 drops down in front of the field, slowed them down. There was that accordion effect happened. Boom, 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 boom. And here they all come, and everybody just driving down to the bottom. It's just as hard as it can to see the 32. He's back in it again. That's not going to be good. See if hopefully it's going to be minimal damage. He locks it down. See the 27 sideways. He's in it. So we do got some contact for those cars right here. Possible, get it fixed, get it out there. That's what it's going to be all about. 97, he's sideways. So our outside, oh, big hit right there on the bottom. Oh man. So yeah, a lot of wreckage and carnage happening here as we have our next caution come out for Front Row Esports in their start to their season. Not a good sign, but let's go. Sorry, here we go. So we're gonna get ourselves back again. So a lot of cars going to be coming in to pits. We got Chris Carroll up here toward the front. Dylan Banks is now leading. Josh Harbin. So a lot of these guys were able to escape the mayhem. Man, that's a pretty rough stuff right there. All right, we're going to get this sorted out. We're going to take ourselves a quick break. Be back with the end of stage 1. Stay tuned.
It's time to move on. To bring up a new generation. To open new horizons.
We are ready to go on.
New mission awaits.
This can be more dangerous than you think.
We cannot go back. This is our destiny. We belong to the sky.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Front Row Esports Daytona 500. I'm Chris Paul Hamus, and we are in stage 1 right now, 18 laps deep into this thing. 2 cautions already in tonight's race, and that's a lot for how long this race is going to be. We got still 2 more stages left in, so let's see if we can get this one ironed out here. And I'm just praying for the drivers, man. I want those drivers to be able to make it to the end here, but we do have those backup cars in the hauler. At least we did, because not anymore. A lot of these drivers had to take those, and they're going to be, kind of riding on a prayer for a long time until we get to the end. And even then, can they get to the end? But yeah, so we still have huge field, just in case you tuned in a little late. Oh my goodness. Yes, it is correct. We have 40. We started 42 cars tonight for the 2025 Iracing Front Row Esports Cup Series. Pretty stoked. All this brought to you by Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and of course Raptor Race Graphics, and of course the Starlink, bringing it to you from the stars. You know this. So I'm doing a fantastic job. Loving them. Really am. And anybody fighting that, look them up. They are just Elon Musk. He's the man. Carl Lyncham looked like he's going to be leading the way, maybe, sort of. Yes? No, I'm sorry. I was back. No, it's still in bank still. Sorry. Scratch that. Check that. We got the 48 leading the way. There's no shocker. Come on, Cake Eater. He's got the oven on. He's going to see if he can get that cake to bake by the end of this thing. Josh Harbin, both these two were looking pretty strong in the duels. Let's see if they got anything left. If they can muster up the same style of run and talent they had in the duels for tonight's run, it's going to be very advantageous to their well-being at the end of this thing. All right, lights are out. We are definitely here. We're looking for ourselves an awesome race. Up to a little bit of a rocky start, but I'm sure the boys will bring it around. As we're going to go green for 10-lap shootout until the end of stage 1. What the heck is going on? We got a caution out, and I'm not sure why. That might have been a miscue, but I don't see any kind of problems here. Everyone Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, honestly, so. Okay, so we're back in a caution. I'm gonna go and try to see if I can get a hold of race control and find out what is going on and get us some information for our race fans out there. Guess we're gonna take another break and be back in just a minute or two. So I promise you, we're gonna get this thing going. We're gonna have ourselves an awesome race. So just stick with us, and I'll be back here in just a moment.
Welcome to the land of big-time natural beauty and intermittent cell service. Here, cowboys drink Cabernet, farmers surf the breaks, and everyone breaks for roosters. It's a wide open and welcoming place. But that's not to say we don't have any hidden secrets. Welcome to the land of truly living, with a million things to do. Or not. Slow Cow, where life's too beautiful to rush.
So, whistle while you work. Whistle while you work.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Welcome back to Front Row Esports. Under caution for we're not sure exactly why. So mystery caution tonight. Absolutely. Yeah, just watching that preview too. I can't believe it. Snow White came out in 1937. Did not realize that. I really didn't. That's huge. That's crazy. So that's gonna be interesting. I know the nieces and nephews are gonna love that one. But here we go. We're gonna try to do this again, I believe. So again, we're just off to a little bit of a rocky start for this season. So hopefully we're just going to iron out the kinks and sort them all out. But we since we do got a moment here, let's look over tonight's race specs here and what we're looking at for our race tonight. Hold on one second and look for my stuff. There it is. All right. So again, we're looking at 145 laps. We have a stage 1 at lap 30, stage 2, lap 70, stage 3, 75 laps. We do have, I believe, a fuel run that we can get to. We can, I promise you. That's, I believe, around that 30-ish laps or so. But a big schedule for the season. And again, this will mirror and match the actual NASCAR season. All of our races will be happening right before it. So you see, we already done with the duels out of here. And we're in Daytona right now, February 7th, of course. And we got Atlanta Motor Speedway coming up next. Coda, oh my goodness. Phoenix, yeah, baby. And Vegas. Love those ones. Of course, Homestead. I mean, what a great list of tracks. I would think this is going to be very exciting. It's going to test all of the talents with the drivers throughout this season. Their super speedways, their road course, and shorts, mediums, I mean, all of that. So, again, nice, diverse race schedule for the 2025 Cup Series. Pretty stoked about that. All right, we're looking at a few more laps left in stage 1. Let's see, I think I brought it up. We'll see. I'll make sure I got all of my little toys and stuff in my box organized correctly for tonight's race. Yeah, so we do have lights are out on the pace car. We are looking forward to get back under green. All right. So, again, leading the way is going to be Dylan Banks in the 48. You got a stack of who's who all the way back. Look at these cars. Holy wow. And it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Kenneth Bartholomew at the end of the field right now. We do have some guys that possibly are out of tonight's race or maybe getting fixed. And, yes, they are getting fixed. And so a lot of guys are still getting repaired, trying to make their way back to the field here in time for us to go green one more time. Now it's going to be a short shoot to, some points here. We're going to, and then we'll take stage break and then hopefully come back for an awesome stage 2 run, getting these kinks ironed out and bugs out the system and stuff. Some gremlins out there on track. We're going to see if we can eradicate them. As here we go, going to go green one more time.
Green.
Okay, maybe it was the tower that threw them off. Let me hide the tower for a minute. That might help us. There we go. Okay, hide the tower. Shh. Let him get up to speed. All right, I'll try to be quiet. Yeah, right. You're crazy. All right, anyways, we got the outside line starting to build with the 95. Going out and helping him out. It's going to be the 48. 48 is going to jump to the outside. Help spool up some momentum here as these guys are starting to really get their shovings on. But we do have the inside line starting to make some hay here as the 18 of Chris Carroll is being shoved by the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. These guys are going to go after it and go for them stage points. Come ripping out of 4 here through the tri-oval. We're going to go drag race across the line. 48's going to take the 99. Huge shove to him. But watch out for the 24 by K. Super close there to that support car. Now the 95 is going to jump down low. Whoa, barely clearing in and lining them up right there. Everyone's got to check up just a hair. But that was beautiful. Textbook by the 95 and 24 as they had plenty of clearance on the 18 and 83. Now it's going to leave the 48 backing up all the way to, I believe that's going to be Derek Wynn in the 51 on the outside. Now he gets help from Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll's going to jump to the outside in the 18 car, swoop around the 95, do a little slap around a little 1-2. 24 is going to answer back. We got a dogfight for the lead. 95 gets a little wiggles to the bottom, going to check up that inside line, and checking out is going to be the outside line. But big gap between Chris Carroll, the 48, and the 51 right now. 51's trying to close that gap along with the 64 Samuel Lawson. Got Mike Hayes is still in the fight. Daniel White, and a big gap right here. Got the 83 falling back here, falling in a quick hole 3 wide toward the back here. Let's see if he's going to have some patience. Who is this? Who is a mad stuck in the middle with you? You got some big wobbling back here, checking up. That is going to be, I don't know. Was that the 19? That was a 19 of Jacob Grant. Patience for that guy. Very good job there. I believe that was the negative. That was not it was the guy behind him. So I believe that was Honeycutt. Stop it. Come back here. Thank you. Yes. So I believe that was Tyler Honeycutt. And great patience by him, looking for a hole there, waiting for things to kind of iron themselves out. Now back up front here, we have more energy generation up here. This is fantastic. This is like the little arc reactor racing around Daytona right now. As you got the 95 just all in the middle up here in the front. As the answering back going to be the 99 of Chris Carroll along with the 48 of Dylan Banks. You got some of the best up here in the front right now. This is going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. And oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. We had such good running. Okay, so if the caution comes out because of the tower, then we know what's up. Anyways, Chris Carroll leading the way on the outside. Lots of great momentum built up here. Now starting to fall back. 83 stacking up here. Oh my goodness, hold on. We got the 19 and the, looks like 9 car of Honeycutt. These guys all had to check up. That's going to be a little bit before they can, now they're all shaking back up. Going, no, 3 wide again. Oh my goodness. We got some other groups, so they're just formed up behind them. But the race is on up here. Now here goes the 19, diving her down to the bottom, sees the hole, gets her. There goes the 95. He just backing up right now. Patience got stuck in the sucker hole. Looked like he missed that one. Chris Carroll still going to dominate on the outside with Banks and Win and support. Samuel Lawson right there, but we got movement toward the back of this pack right here. Let's see if there's going to be enough time for, per se, some of these guys to make their way through. Here comes Matt Jones trying to make himself a good start in the 2025 Cup and Truck Series. Got himself some really good points last night. Now he's sitting and styled out in that 10th position. Last one to get stage points. He's sitting in good position now. See if he can move a little more forward. We got outside, 3 wide. Someone's slipping. Someone is slipping, and they're slipping back pretty quick. He does find a hole. I believe that might have been, who was that masked man? That was the 51 of Derek Wynn. Got stuck on the outside. Now he's, we got wobbles in the front, big wobbles in the front. He's going to check up. That's going to destroy the inside line. Everyone's going to spread to 5 wide. Coming across the line. Big evasive maneuvers. Everyone makes it, slides through it. Oh, my goodness. That's beautiful. Great driving and heads-up driving by all drivers in that pack right there. Holy hell. How the hell did they make that? But out of all of that, transfers of positions, you still have the outside line taking care of some business. But with the 64, the 28 in tow, now here comes a 95 of Josh Harbin. He's trying to make his run back toward the front as he found himself leading some laps. He's going to have the 83 of Carl Lindstrom bringing up the rear of this field. He's going to get up on the bumper there. They are. Here comes the 88 of Danny White along with Mike Hayes. Jacob Grant, the 19. And then behind them is going to be Tyler Honeycutt. Jonathan Wright in the 06. What up, man? Do some right out there, bro. As he is. Byron Gay in the 12. He's up there in the mix now. Jamie Horn. You see Matt Jones again. Hunter Bogdan. Chris Smith in the 55. Scott Gilroy in the 99. All these guys in there fighting for this top 20th position. Yes, this is the 20th position right here. These guys know they want to get some different track position for the start of the next stage here. As we are in the final lap of stage 1. You see everybody scattering right now as we got energy built. People are shoving. Chris Carroll's in the lead with, it looks like the bottom line is Samuel Lawson trying to make up some times and distance as you got the top, I think, 8 or so breaking away. Maybe the top 10. Oh, we got big shovings, big pushing. The 99. Now here comes a 48. 48 is going to want to lead this and win the stage lead. He does. 48 takes it, I believe. I don't know. That was super close. That was super close. Maybe Carroll did get him on the outside. So I think Carroll maybe edges him by, but drag race cross the line for the stage win. That's going to be the 48 on the bottom, but 18, I believe, is going to take the stage. All right, let's see if we can bust up. Bless it. Oh, here we go. Ah, it does work. All right. Oh, cool. All right, so let me drop kick this dude. My bad. I'm a little preemptive striking here on this one. But Chris Carroll, I believe, is going to be our stage 1 winner. First stage 1 winner. First stage of the season, of course. Dylan Banks, I believe, is going to get that second position here. Again, kind of unofficial at the moment between these two. But we'll line it up from there. So Banks in second position. Brian Zimmerman, the 28, getting that third spot. Again, all these guys getting some cheddar right now, getting them points. Josh Harbin, 4th position. Great job, buddy. Getting those points stacked right off the bat. Got to. Get an awesome start to the season. Sam Lawson in the 64, round out your top 5. Danny White, also in the points in that 88. Doing some bootlegging again. Good job there, my man. Getting across the border. Proud of you. The 83 of Carl Lindstrom. He's going to get that 7th position. Jacob Grant and Mike Hayes, 8th and 9th positions here. So it looks like these guys are going to be able to. So I believe Mike Hayes in the 8th, Jacob Grant 9th. Tyler Honeycutt, I believe, is going to round out that top 10 for a point. So great job to those drivers getting the first stage points of the 2025 season. Chris Carroll leading the way, and I believe we will be bringing them in for pits. Let them do the due diligence, get their go fast juice and some for feel goods, possibly. All right, while we do that, we'll take a quick break. We're back here in just one moment. Stick with us. We got all kinds of racing left yet. We got stage 2 up next.
So listen, today's gonna be hard. Let's all go home with the same amount of fingers that we came with. Let's get it. When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You gave me a job. You were patient with me. You, Carla, Jenny, you're my family.
Excuse me, it's not your business.
I'm good, boss.
some military shit?
Hey, you didn't see anything.
Just get my back if I ever need it.
Jenny's missing.
She went out with her friends on Friday.
The police don't have the resources to work these cases. They take a report and forget about it.
Please, find our daughter. Where's the girl?
You a cop?
You wish I was a cop.
Yo, these guys are next level.
Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man.
That's right. Let's play. This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking. Remember Gunny?
Your blind war buddy that doesn't know he's blind?
That's the one.
You shot a foot to the left, I'll be dead.
I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I will be your weapon sommelier for this evening. This is the real beast here. The M14. Pulled direct from Saddam's palace. Then I added a Bluetooth scope.
Where is she?
There's a special place, high rollers only. They can do anything as long as they pay.
Gangs, the mob, corrupt government officials. They're all involved in human trafficking. You're in the payroll too.
You killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
Food as much.
All of this is for a girl.
I'm not stopping until I bring her home.
That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife.
That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you? What are you?
Then it goes a little something like this.
All right, race fans, welcome back to Front Row Esports. Kickoff to the 2025 season for their Cup Series at Daytona 500. We got Tom Freitas here, gunny sergeant in charge of Front Row Esports. He's going to join us in the booth for just about, 8 more minutes or so? Tom, got a copy?
Yeah.
There he is.
I got a copy, brother. How you doing?
Oh, man, we have all kinds of fun up in here, except for we would really like to see a little more of that green flag running, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you don't want to see the same.
I mean, my plan was to ride in the back. I find myself up front. The next thing I know, I'm backwards. So,
right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't even get a chance to really get the cameras on you, my man. I'm sorry. I really didn't. I'd say I need these green flag runs with this many cars for us to get guys up in here and get them racing. So, again, the patience is what we're looking for tonight, right?
I think so. I mean, the nerves, I think, have worn off now. Guys are kind of starting to settle in. A lot of cars. I think we'll be okay. We're back to go green.
Yep, I'm ready for it. Chris Carroll leading the way one more time. And again, if anything's about history repeating itself, could it do it tonight? Chris Carroll won the 2024. Could he win tonight? Chris Carroll back at it again. Good launch there by both lanes. He can jump right out in front of the 48. He knows who he wants to pick up right now, and that's going to be that 48 of Dylan Banks and the 95. Got a little more of a powerhouse style of running right now with these three cars looking like they got some strength in them. They link up together. Now here comes the Mad Dog right now. He's going to come up and join the party. This is going to be the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. Tom, I bet you're excited to get back out here. How was it out there?
I mean, it was a lot of fun out there earlier. I'm still out here running.
Okay.
I'm getting about a minute worth of damage fixed each pit stop. So
oh, gotcha. Roger that.
Trying to save that spare car.
Okay. Oh, that's good. It's good. I'm glad you got that spare car and all. All right, so Tom is out on track. He is going to be kind of tailing the field right now. We got a little more of a two-car breakaway. I don't know how smart that one is, but I think they're trying to decide what lane they want to go with. Josh Harmon's sitting right there in tow, doing really fine work. These guys are sticking up toward the front. Danny White, Tyler Hunter. Now, Big Johnson up 16 positions, making his way forward. He said, it's time to go to the front. Or is he might just be landing himself up there too because of how many positions have been changed. Now we have more battling happening up forward. Oh goodness, here comes the 95. He's gonna go around, duck sideways. Something happened. The 48 backing up now, and the 18 backing up. These guys dropping down. Now the 83 picking up the inside line. So battle back up front. Remember when I tried to roll the cameras back again? The leaders want the camera back. All right, fine, okay, cool. I mean, it's all about capture it. And these guys are running good, clean lines. That's what we're looking for, keeping this thing paced and spaced. And that's what we are hoping to happen here and for the rest of tonight's race. Looks like I see a little bit of outside maneuvering here by outside pole sitter. And that would... He vanished. I didn't see him. Where'd he go? I just had him on. Anyways, big running, big racing. Here goes the one of Johnson jumping down to the bottom here along with Danny White. Danny White's going to be on the outside, kind of tucked in nicely behind the 24 and 18. These guys are losing a little bit of momentum. Now Dylan Banks, he's going to try to make his run back up to the bumper of the 95. Again, these two linked up last week and showed some tremendous speed. Again, let's see if they can bust something out and maybe get some really good practice to defend off this outside charge when it does arrive. And let's see who's going to bring that outside charge. I believe that's going to be the one car of Johnson and Chris. Oh my, no, you didn't. No, you just didn't. Yeah, they did. You just got two of the best linked up together. You're going to have Chris Carroll and Steve Johnson. This is like the worst case scenario for these drivers out here. Do not let these two get together. Just like kind of like Gone in 60 Seconds. Don't let these drivers get in the car, right? That's exactly what happens here. 19 now going to push the issue oh, wait, backing up. We backing up now. We got issues. We got problems. 18 maybe overheating. Now the 83 stepping up to the plate. Oh, he's tried. He tried to stay up there and give Johnson some help, but help does arrive by the forms of the 19 of Jacob Grant. I believe that's the 19 of Jacob Grant. We'll go into that in a second. It is the man to the savior. There he is. We got the outside line still holding ground barely now. We're trying to look for that energy to start surging back forward. Right now, they're stacked up really tight. That's scary. Scary tight on how, there it goes, 19 and 1. Maybe looking for the bottom. I want to see this outside line spread out a little bit more here. The inside line super spread out for all of them chasing Josh Harbin in 95. 48 of Dylan Banks, though, sticking tight on his bumper, along with Carl Lindstrom, doing what they came out to do. And that's going to be stay up front, stay out of trouble, right? Try not to cause it either. Got Johnson now, was leading outside, but jumps out in front of him. Is going to be, I believe, the 98? No, 83 now. 83, Carl Lindstrom. He wants to go high to the outside, take over this outside line. Maybe no, the 19 now. Can't make up their mind. Like, which way are we going to go? Which way are we going to go? 19's going to go high, kind of. No, yeah, he does. So he side drafts off there to slow them down. He's going to pick up the 83. You got to be careful with that, though, because that's going to slow him down tremendously. And these guys on the outside are going to bring it. And they're bringing it with all kinds of heat in the kitchen. Okay, Byron Gay back here now. Jamie Horn in 98. Derek Wynn in the 51. I mean, we're listing them up here. Here we go. Stephen Hayes, Scotty Stevens, Kenneth Bartholomew, Matt Johnson, J.R. Schomburg. Schomburg got in a little bit of incidents earlier. It looks like he's just kind of chasing the field. Matt Matlin, same thing. Ronnie Knight, the 69er, Ronnie Moore, he's got this small go fast pack. He's like doing the Jerry Maguire thing right now. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? And he's got himself a heck of a crew. These guys just turning laps back here, staying out of harm's way, more or less. Easy to check up. But as we start going back forward again, let's check in on our race pace and the leaders. We got Kyle Wellman stepping up into the mix now in that 42 machine. Wildman Wellman going to take the outside along with the 28 of Zimmerman. Oh, Zimmy gets some, baby. And he's going to step it out to the outside. Ooh, we got a little wobbles with the outside line, not lining up properly, not getting those bumpers connected the way they need. That's going to stall them up. Look for that stack up on the outside. That is, the outside line is stacking up. If any of you drivers are listening, outside line stacking up. All right, just a little. All right, now here we go. Inside line now generating some speed and momentum forward here. 44 of McCarthy sitting right behind the 51. Good in tow here. Big pushes out of the 42 here to the 28. See if these guys can start getting some forward momentum They got a clear lane to do so. And it looks like they do. They got a fat run on the outside. 95 still cruising right now in the front with the 48 hot on his tracks. These guys are tandem up nicely. Steve Johnson, oh my goodness. The cream of the creme has definitely risen to the top now. This is what I was looking for. You know, I got in a conversation with the Banks during the pre-race and whatnot, and last night during the truck race, and he was stating that, you know, Talladega's a little more of a level playing field, and I kind of argued with him a little bit about that. And I think that you're still going to see some of the fastest and the best rise to the top because there's a lot of talent that needs to be had out here on these super speedways and ways to race them.
You know, and it's not just about talent, Tron. I mean, there's definitely luck involved, right? But the big thing is knowing how the air moves around these cars, knowing where to position your car, and paying attention to what's around you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? You know, that's the
situational awareness, Tom.
Yes, 100%, yeah.
We see Tom back here cruising in with his own little club. You guys sell 3 cars, 62, Spencer, and looks like who's that in front of you? 04.
Yep, Jonathan Wright.
Jonathan Wright. Okay, he's trying to do right by keeping you in the race. So, all right, he's doing right. So don't let him do wrong now. Catch on. Or keep on pace is what you need to do, right? That's it.
Exactly.
Well, right now.
We're about 2 seconds a lap off the leader.
Oh, man. And we got some laps still left yet. But we'll see a green flag stop here coming up soon. And Tom will be letting us know when that's about to happen. So great to have him on board in here with us and kind of leaving his team out to dry. But he can't really help them at the moment.
Nope.
So 95 right now is leading the way, but you do have him stacking up a little more on the outside. Outside lane starting to run a little bit more, but inside line has all the support that it has the crew. You got a good 10 plus deep sitting down here right now. Let's see where is. So yeah, Danny White is that 10th place car. So you got the more or less top 10 all lined up. You do got a little go fast stack on the outside of them. Maybe trying to pick up the positions. You do. You got the 12 car of Byron Gay and the 9. Ooh, Byron. Easy, buddy. Flies way high up to the wall. Got to stay up on that wheel. Look up, buddy. Look up. Got the 90. You got the 18. Oh, keep messing up. 18 trying to get on someone's bumper to try and move it to the front. He wants to make some positions up. He got himself a stage win on a great pace to get a good start to the season. So he needs to get up there. I mean, again, but we have stops coming up. So you want to, got to see which group you can be in, how you want to get that one done. If we can make it too, which I think we will. The field's properly spread apart now, where we have group packs racing. And again, all this is, everyone, all right, this case you tuned in late, it's a calm before the freaking storm, all right? Because come last stage, it's going to be on. And if we do happen to get ourselves green flag run-ins, then we're going to have pack racing trying to catch each other. And if everything boils around like it's supposed to, all groups should catch each other at the very end of their fuel runs. And, well, with massive, huge runs, right? And that's going to create all kinds of racing, not havoc. But right now, we got them lined up on the bottom. Everyone's trying to crank some laps. Outside line is, these guys are holding it for the 2 wide, but the top cars are really starting to break away. Now looking and jockeying some positions here, the 64 is Sam Lawson, finding his roll back down to the bottom lane. Right behind Hunter Lagunas, Brian Zimmerman, Chris Carroll, all these guys are going to shape it up. Yes, they are. So, okay, wasted now. What's going to happen here? These guys are going to line it up, form it up, right? Get in formation. Let's march. And they're going to march this field, this go fast line all the way up to hopefully these dudes, which they're all right there. Once they line up, they're going to get a sniff of this draft off from the. Hold on. That'd be Jacob Grant. No. Who would be that in the back of it? Chris Smith, I believe, is the yes. So he's the caboose of this line. So. Yep, sure is. Perfect. All right, so that's what This group right here, they're gonna get a sniff of this draft. They actually already are right now. I can tell it. And when they do, all of that energy is going to surge because they're gonna hit that pocket. And once it does, it's about lining up your run properly where they won't be able to stop you or roll you up, or would they want to, due to the fact that we're only in stage 2. So they don't want to try to jack that up any more than possible. As you see the 48 giving a huge shove to the 95. Again, these guys are still just trying to keep that race pace flying. Now, if we do continue this pace, when's our fuel stop? There's going to be the next big question.
Laps.
21 laps. So that will put us at no. We will be able to make it. Right? We're at lap 50 right now. Set stage 2 ends at 70. Yep. So we can make it possibly, but what about these leaders? Are these guys running faster? Maybe they burn a little more fuel?
That's going to be close. Yep.
Okay, so that's another thing. Like this Josh Harbin, the 95, we've seen him run out of fuel last night in the truck series. It could be in jeopardy, leading all these laps thus far, hammered down to the floor. Now the 48's you see him dipping out right now. He's getting some air to that car, keeping it cool. Get back on the bumper again. This is, again, if you want to do some textbook driving, let's go right along board with the 48 of how to. He's going to back off a bit, stick his car a little outside of the 95 right here. There he'll get some air, get a big old gulp of it right now. And he's going to bring it back to his bumper, give him a shove. Get in contact right here, push him through the tri-oval. There you go. Just lays off him right there. He'll bring it back to him again. And they'll try to get more air to his car, keeping that car nice and cool. So that way when we got Steve Johnson, he's holding great support right now, just trying to keep that gap close, but not too close, giving these guys room to breathe. And here, just as I say that, oh my goodness, like here, in a blink of an eye, that pack caught them like that. And I was just going back there too, and Byron Gay on the outside. He's going to lead the train, and these guys are moving. Picking them off one by one now up to that 5th position, almost. That 12 car is going to be drag racing. Now, this is where they stalled up last time. Looks like they're stalling up again. The 51's they're going to stop at the 51. And the 18 of Carroll just doing everything in his might to power him past that bubble so they can get up there. He needs to get a sniff. They do get a sniff of that draft. They're getting some momentum right now, riding on board with Chris Carroll. Now he's going to come back to him again, give him a huge shove right here, try to lay on his bumper. They're getting good momentum right now. They're banking on a nice run. But so to the 51, he's going to close that gap. They're going to stall up that run, and they're going to have to try again. Again, it's exactly what the leaders are going to do. Josh Harbin's job is to run himself a beautiful, clean line. Banks' job is to keep him fast on that line. And Johnson's job is to keep this all tight and make sure everyone's following him nice and pretty, like keeping it tight but not too tight, because if you start to check up, then you have to let off the gas, and then all that negative energy will transfer back, stalling up that line, allowing this outside line to generate its run and momentum to fly past from the outside. Right now, the reason why these guys cannot catch this inside line is because they're managing this draft beautifully. And let's see if they can get it managed on the outside here. They're trying to shake it up here. Now, what's going to have to happen here? If they do another shot, it's going to be the 3rd time, right? Maybe 3rd time's a charm. Get a good run here. Both lines are shaped up nicely. They're going to challenge back. Here comes the 48. He's going to get all over the bump of the 95. Aggressive pushing right here. He's going to answer back. Does answer back. So it does look like they're going to, again, retain that lead and the energy. They do. So here's what I would do. If I was the 12, I would get out the way. I would flip it up. Let's try to get somebody else who may have a different setup that could be faster. And maybe he's not the best as a being pushed as opposed to being support. So as a lead car, again, it could be gear ratio. This is a run what you brung league, everyone. So you know, get different setups, different gear packages. 12 car still trying to hold on. And the more he's going to get pushed, the more dangerous it's going to get. Because look at all this energy stacking up in this outside line. These guys want to go somewhere, but they're not able to. Just seems like the 12's just doesn't have all the power he needs. You know, I mean, I'm not going to say it's because of the Ford and all. No, I'm not going to say anything like that.
It's a Ford. That's
well,
right.
I mean, no, I can't, though. I'm not supposed to, at least, Tom. But, I mean, we got the Chevy pushing them. We got another Ford to support, but I can't say anything bad about that Ford. That Ford's iconic. Oh, we got sideways. Someone is low and slow. 83 contact. Oh, my goodness. 83 sideways. Matt Mettler possibly. I don't know. Who else was that?
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out. Oh, man. A solid mad checkup right here. We're going to have to see if we can. Gosh, it happens so quick, everyone. All right, here we go. So I did see the 83 involved here, and I'm not sure. Okay, slowing it down. Let's try to get ourselves a good vantage point here of what is happening up on this Joker. All right, here we go. So, yeah, so check up on the 1, and then that just goes all the way back. Looks like. So it actually happened way further. And then the rest just don't have time to react. Yep, and everybody just gets checked up and stopped right there. It's a bunch of small movements all happening at once. Oh my goodness. We had a pretty decent run going there too. So that all starts more or less with the 1 car, I believe, of Johnson, at least up here. Yeah, so nope, I'm sorry. He was at the 86, maybe? Pushing a pusher, it seems like. Or, yeah, that's the 86, I believe, of Hunter Bogdan. So it looks like he was happy on the gun there. And he had that thing all over the bumper. Sorry, trying to find him. Can't even find him right now. Go figure. Anyways, yeah, let's try to go back forward. So stack up in the bottom lane. Quick one, too. 86 looked like he was kind of got the worst, or it was generated a lot around him. Yeah, because again, those guys shouldn't be pushing at all on the bottom. They should be nice and lined up, kind of doing their thing. The guys in front of them, the ones who are kind of making that, that call. Yeah, he's in the pits. All right, so we got the 12 car, Byron Gay now leading the way. Josh Harbin in the 95, second position. 10 laps left. We're coming to 10 laps left of stage 2. We're getting there. But so far, no green flag stops at the moment. So I believe everybody, of course, everybody can make it from here, definitely, no problems. We've got ourselves a caution. Anybody who was close can shut it off and kill it. Byron Gay now leading the way in the 12 car, up 22 positions. Good for him. Josh Harbin remaining up in the top 10 and mainly top 5 throughout the evening. So looking for some another strong stage point finish along with Chris Carroll, Dylan Banks, Brian Zimmerman, Hunter Lagunas, Steve Johnson, Samuel Lawson, Denny White, and Stephen Hayes kind of round up that top 10. But getting a little more forward of the field now is going to be that Kyle Wellman. Wellman, the 42. McCarthy's been doing himself some fine work, keeping himself, his eyeball on the lead, and in charging rhythm at the time that needs to be. Good job right there, Kyler. And then there's Tyler in the 9. He's been holding tough right now. Seen him in the mix. But we haven't seen a lot of 3-wide racing yet tonight. Not sure if we're going to see that. Looks like, I mean, at least not till the end. I mean, I don't think we're going to see any of that right now until the end. Kind of marching on back through the field. Still got most of the field still here. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Actually, yes. All cars are still in it. Wow. That's impressive. And again, you know, like, don't ever count out. You said you got, like, per se, the 32 of Tom Freitas. Freitas. I always screw up your last name, Tom, and you're one of my best friends. Go figure. But I'm not even sure if he's even in here anymore. Tom, you still here? He said no. He's not. Actually, he's really not. He's checked. You know, that's the thing with Tom is like, he's like the magic man, right? You know, he poof, he's gone, right? And he appears out of nowhere. All right, we're going to line them up. 10-lap sprint here. Everybody can make it. Will we finish this stage 2 under green? I mean, at our right now at our race pace, it's been, I'm thinking we're more like a 50-50 chance of that happening. But Byron there was trying to bring that outside line forward. Does so, gets there. I mean, as that bottom line really checked up, though. They lost all their power and momentum all in that one swoop with the 86 and the one check up there. You know, I think it was more 86. It did. I don't know. I want to say that maybe he was too tight on the one. There's, like I said, there's no reason to have a lot of, you know, if you're racing smart right now, just trying to remain and ride, keeping that gap from that car in front of you. Stop a lot of that checkup. All right, leading the field, the 12 car is, we got pace car dropping. I'll get your slow butt out of here. We got to go fast, man. Let's go.
Green flag.
Green all kinds. Here we go one more time. 10-lap sprint. And we're green. Big, huge push to the 12 car from the 18's, getting a massive lead by the 28, but here comes the outside line led by the 95 and the 48 in that hard charge mode with Steven Johnson. Going to be support coming to the 28 right now. Got some pretty fast cats up here leading the field and trying to stretch it out. We got the outside line of the 95 of Josh Harbin. He is getting stalled up right now by the 27 of Hunter Lagunas and the 64 of Samuel Lawson. Those guys, you know, look like they are stalled that up. They're now kind of breaking away. He's at 27 right now, trying to move his way forward here, and hopefully these guys get themselves a good run and good push. Let me get, there you are. Cameras. Beautiful. Byron Gay still leading the way. Chris Carroll, hot on his tracks, though, in that second position. Brian Zimmerman, great support car right here, along with Steve Johnson. These guys know how to keep a good spacing and good gapping, but stay real tight to that bumper. 27 along, you know, again, talent as well, getting lined up on the bottom. This is what it needs. It's to maintain the exact pace, the exact space between the car in front of you, and staying lined up like an arrow. That's the way you go fast around Daytona. And these guys are doing so right at this moment. Ooh, got big moves down here to the bottom. I believe that's going to be the 44 of McCarthy. McCarthy is finding a good line on the bottom here and working. Looks like he got some space, though, between them. So I thought he was going to set a little bit quicker there. Maybe it looked like I had a pretty fat run. But, ooh, wobbles out of the 27. Almost contact there. These guys are going to flip up the script. Back again. These guys are duking and diving. The 42 of Kyle Wellman playing peekaboo right now with the look like 48, 27, now the 27 and 48, and get lined up on the outside. He's gonna try to get a tow from the 27. The 48 is. See if he can't get that thing to the front. 42 now thinks he's going to jump out front. Does, but stalls out that line. Completely stalls him up. 95 going to go through the center. And now we got 3 wide racing for position. The one on the bottom, 95 trying to go through. He does. The 48, almost contact there from the 48 to the 88. 80 kind of pushed up a little bit. Now the 42 is going to get back in line here. I don't know. 42 looks a little wild there. Come on, calm it down there. As now the 42 can get on the 48's bumper, give him a shove to the front. But meanwhile, back in the ranch, here comes the 12 car and 18. These guys are just going to try to check out with Zimmy in tow. Now Josh Hartman's going to find the bottom along with Steve Johnson, Dylan Banks, Danny White. All these guys going to take over the bottom line here and see if they can make it go a little bit faster. But on the outside charge is going to be now the 95. 95 he's going to go for a stage win. Josh Hartman, maybe not. Looked like he was possibly going to sneak out in front of this outside line if they get the run. But they don't look like they're running anytime soon here. There goes Johnson to the outside. Here comes the 48 to the outside. No, it's time to go. They got to go now. It's going to take a minute to get this thing up to speed. 41 and the 48 looking outside with the 42 in tow. Can they get there? It's going to be I think if you lock bumpers now, you can make it almost a full lap or so without overheating. 95 with Josh Hartman trying to look outside along with the 28 and Zimmerman. Brian Zimmerman up front now too. Oh my goodness, contact right there. 95 going to take over that outside line in front of the 48. Those two. Oh no, here comes the 99 or the 18. 18's going to lead a sucker hole. Here comes the 18 now. We got Steele 2 laps. Oh, we got more than 2 laps left. We got a few. We got contact. We got a big wrecking. Huge wrecking. Oh my goodness.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh man, 53-64. I don't know. That was. Oh. Got all kinds of cars hurt there, buddy. Dang it. That was looking awesome for a little while. Shoot. Thought we were going to have ourselves a good finish for that stage 2. Let's wrap it back and see what happened. Oh. It is already underway. Hold on. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're 2 by 2. Let's widen our view. 48's giving a good shove to 95. We're going to see the 18 pull out of line here. Going to try to block this run by the 95. Again, probably a little just too early to do so. Again, they have a really good run. They're going to take him even further to the outside. Going to put the 18 down back in the center now. But the 28's going way too fast. But he's going to slow down. As he slows down, the 12's slowing down. Everyone's slowing down. All that energy is stopping while the rest of this is surging forward. Here comes the one right now of Johnson. Johnson is right there. So big shove there. He's going to go through the center. 28's going to go number 4 wide. 28 of Zimmy below the yellow. The 64 below the yellow. So that's not looking good. That could have been an diverting of. We're going to have to rewind that actually, because this could be a call again on race control and everything else. So let's get a little bit closer. Don't be shy. Yes, and it does look. So we're 3 wide here. So does a 12 take him down? Does look like it gets forced a little bit down below the line. As they got to go 4 wide coming across the line. Oh, yeah, this is just catastrophe waiting to happen. Because there's so many cars with that draft hauling it, and all these guys are just basically hitting the brakes is what's going on. And then contact down here, low. Again, below this yellow line down here, which is not good. Schomburg looked like he may have missed one. Let's try that again here. Oh. So, yeah, it's a big wreck. Unfortunate business happening here. Stack up starts right here. One's right there. Contact the 42 of Wellman. Oh, 12 car. And I'm praying there wasn't a lot of contact. These guys are gonna be able to get fixed, get back out here, and get back in the fight. 95, Josh Harbin, your race leader. Under caution. And this will be for stage end. Yes, it will. So stage end, crossing the line. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 2 laps left for stage 1. But I think this will end stage. So let's see if we can crack a lock on those points when we got them lined up. All right. Yep. Okay, so I believe... Wait a minute. So guys are pitting. Some guys are staying out. We're not across... Well, let's... Hold on, let me bring this back up. Yeah, this is lap 70, so at the end of this lap, this will be staged in. Yeah, at the end of this lap will be stage in. So, okay. I want to make sure my ducks are in a row here. So we can see if we can bring up the proper drivers. Josh Harbin, you're stage 2.
We're not going green. Not going green.
So, Josh Harbin, you're stage 2 winner. Congratulations, 95. And got points in stage 1, winning stage 2. He's off to a fine start in the 2025 season. Great job, buddy. So, the Bear getting his bite on already. 42, Kyle Wellman gonna wind up in the second position. Great job there, Wellman. In that second position. Mitch Diamond, third spot in that number 6 car. Fourth position going to go to Kyle McCarthy in the 44. Fifth position go to Jacob Grant in the 19. Sixth place going to go to James Nesta in 29. One car is Steve Johnson in that 7th position. 8th position going to go to Scotty Stevens. And Carl Lindstrom in that 9th position. I believe rounding out your points is going to be Chris Carroll in the 18th. So I believe those are your points as we are standing. So kind of unofficially, but close enough, right? Right now, Josh Harbin leading the way, showing some awesome strength in his first running of Front Row Esports Cup Series and Truck Series. He did a really good job last start as well. So showing some awesome stuff behind that wheel on the drop of the first green. Good job there, Josh. Wellman back in, getting it down to that first and second, third position. Going to be Mitch Diamond. Okay, so I believe we're going to take one more lap around the track. We're just waving to the fans right now. What's up, dude? Hey, how's it? Got a full field of fans out there. And, ooh, that's another thing is, too. I was going to try to bring up some chats. That would be awesome. But I'm going to get more screens. What's going to happen here? All right, we'll leave it on that for a second. Let her flip-flop around. And I'm wondering if never mind. I'll try to really I need more hands, man. That's what I need. All right, anyhows. We got lights out. We're ready to go racing. Oh, that's right. Let's flip us to stage 3. That'd be nice. Hey, all right. So stage 3, 75 laps left in tonight's race. So we will have to make a green flag stop. Maybe 2. If we get some good green flag running. We've got some pretty long runs. Right now we are looking at. Okay, so in all honesty, we have 4 cautions, thus far on master stages. Well, and there was a random one out of nowhere too, so actually 3, something like that. But I mean, again, we're in the stage 3. This is where everything ramps up. Okay, all of the pressure, all of that heat in the kitchen is about to boil over as Josh Harbin is going to take the green flag for us.
Green, green, green.
For stage 3. Go get some. Green, green, green. All kinds. That 5's kick the tires. It's on, Big Daddy. And he's off to a pretty big jump there. Ease her up, dude. Ease her up. They're going to come barreling around you. All right, that one's going to be shifting some gears, getting up to speed. Outside line. Being led by the one, the only Jacob Grant in the 19. Let's see. And now Johnson's probably going to say, hey, 19. Yeah. Hey, you want to go to front? He'd probably say, yeah. And then John's like, all right, you better hold on. And watch this. I love it. 19, who's no stranger to the front, won last night's truck race. Flying forward right now. Huge fat run on the outside. They're going to take it through. Heck yeah. But they're going to come back, though. No, they're not. They're actually, that inside line checked up severely. And that is all transferring back. I'm trying to get all the way to the very back of this field to see just how far that negative energy is going to travel. Now, here we go. So, Josh Harbin, the Bear, is being good shot here by the Bitch Time in the 6 car. Both these cars have shown tremendous amount of speed. Let's see if Kyle Wellman can get up here, close the gap, give these guys a good run. They're going to remain on the outside. Jacob Grant is going to hold this outside. Oh, wait a minute. We got pit stops. Oh, these guys got a pit. Oh, whoa, wait, whoa. That is. Got contact in the. Oh, no. The 6 and Mitch Diamond goes around off the bumper of the 95, I believe. Possibly. That was Devin. So these guys did not pit. So watch this time he's going to cut down. So yeah, that's going to be a hard call due to the fact that we're all drivers are really need to be out of the outside. 19 at Jacob Grant, though, leading the way still. These guys have that fuel, so different programs to be had here. Good news is for those guys, if they can line back up efficiently, they can still generate enough speed to catch this field. These guys are going to have to pit too, but it puts them behind the 8 ball right off the bat. So the 95 in crew that we're leading that stayed out to get those points are now going to have to kind of basically climb themselves out, and they're going to go on stacked up traffic. This is going to get interesting. Very, very interesting. So we got a lead pack here. These guys are all trying to fill the in. We're going to have a who's who. We've got cars backing up all the way on the inside here. This is all that 25th to 30th positions. This is 26, 27. Oh, yeah, so this is back to your 30th positions here. Oh, my God, you got some stragglers here. Here come the go fast guys. Jacob Grant, everyone out of line here. This is a cluster. You know what? Holy wow. And meanwhile, here comes the 18. I'm not sure what's going on here. We're going to have to bring up this guy now. Okay, sorry. This is going to help. So, again, Grant leading the way. Johnson here. We got some guys having to pit. Let all that cycle itself around. We've seen all that unfolding. Now they're going to go around this. The 44, he was up here. Now going to go a lap down. Oh, man. I don't even know if a caution is going to sort out all this. If there might be one, because we do have these guys coming quick on the outside. Lots of cars. They're going to try to pick up this 44. That's going to check up this outside line. They're going to show a tremendous amount of patience out here, getting him up to speed. They did so far. Ooh, into the fence he goes. But they're still maintaining 3 wide right now. These guys just trying to sort it out. They're come on, guys, let's just sort it out. We're not going anywhere right now doing all this. And I love it. I love the 3-wide racing. But again, I always think like a racer. You guys want to, you're racing the track, not racing each other. And right now, it's about where these leaders are. So, man, and these guys just trying to maintain, get some spacing, find some speed. They are. Here go. Whoa, what? 44 is going to slide up in front. That is going to check up this outside line. Yes, it does. Checked up the outside line, but they're up to speed now. The outside line's now starting to form up a little bit more. But inside line, I don't know what's going on. We got cars going forward, backward. We got cars lapped down right now. We're looking at the 95 of Harbin. He is a lap. No, he's not. Racing for, I have no idea, but it's showing him back in 30th position right now, racing up with the leaders. So he's trying to stay on this lead lap. Yes, he is. So he is a lap down right now. The only guys on the lead lap, it seems, is going to be this top group here. The 19 of Jacob Graham, Steve Johnson, Carl Lindstrom, 71 of Adam Thompson, 88 of Danny White, and the rest in tow. So, yeah, these guys are all looking good. Everyone's lead lapping. So a couple different, like I said, strategies had to happen there. These guys maybe hoping for an early caution, come down, get their splash of fuel, not lose, but it turns to be complete opposite. And that's how this racing goes sometimes, everyone. Really does. Right when you're in this car and you're running this thing and you're racing this thing, you're in this thing, you're riding along, and you know, again, you're trying to keep your pace, your race pace. You're trying to manage fuel. You're trying to adjust your program. There's a lot going on. Because now we see that bottom line starting to advance, possibly. Yes, it is. I believe that may be 06 Jonathan Wright making his way forward, possibly. No, Jonathan Wright's on the outside, but he's still making his way forward. We're looking at that blue car. Is that Matt Metler, maybe, possibly? Yes, so that's the 79 of Matt Metler getting a good shove there now by the 04. The 04 of Jonathan Wright. It says 06 to me. This is what screws me up here in a booth. So the 04 is the 06 to me. Got it. All right. Jacob Grant in the 19 still leading the way. Steven Johnson on his bumper. Remember when I said you want to go to the front? They did, and they've been there ever since with Carl Lindstrom in tow. But here comes that inside line finally. They have been working on this thing for laps now, as we are, still few laps left away from our green flag stops, and you'll start guys starting to position themselves for that green flag stop. That's going to be super exciting as well, if we can, if we can get there. But right now, groups are starting to form back up 2 wide, so 2 by 2 stacked all the way back to about 22nd position. But that's intermixed too. There's all kinds of, there's lap cars down in this group, the 95, the 29, Wellman as well. Oh, Mitch Diamond's way off. Oh yeah, that's right. Mitch Diamond got spun on pit road. So here comes Mitch Diamond now. And I believe they're going to be, okay, yeah, so they got past him. Yeah, so some of these guys, they're fighting a big battle uphill right now. It's the 04 79 taken to the lead. 04 of Jonathan Wright come flying past the race leaders on the bottom here. Chris Kell on the outside with Ronnie Morrison. Look like he is next car on the bottom. Chris Kell going to take it 3 wide. He's going to shoot the gap. Superhero move. Da-da-da-da! And here comes the one to pick him up. Big pickup right there, too. And, get good handling, good control. Watch it! Oh, my gosh! Oh, man! Nar wreck, and there was the caution. We got a stack up coming out of 2. We're talking mad stack up right there. I could try to get it back to some of these cars that are damaged here, but what the heck just happened here? Oh, man. Okay, so we have big crashing. Once I can get there, and it lets me get there. Stop it. Stupid. There we go. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Mike Hayes involved, James Nesta, Adam Thompson, and more. Oh, wait, what happened? Sorry. Messed my stuff up. There we go. All right. Shall we continue? Okay, so we're 3 wide right here. Maybe, I don't know, nervous, possibly. Up in front of them, maybe. Oh, 4 wide. 83, Carl Lindstrom goes around. So that's going to be on the 80, not on the 83, but he's definitely involved there. Big time. He said big time. Where is he now? I can't even find. There's so many freaking drivers. There he is. All right, so we got another car who's just up on his dude. He was doing the Tony Hawk, little 50-50 grind across the fence out there. Check that out. And that's gonna be the 79. No, it's not. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly how this. Well, we've seen how it checked up right here, but so we went 4 wide because looks like the 19 got into the fence. So 19 gets into the fence. He starts this whole thing, right? Yeah. Just wish I can. God, there you go. Okay, so boom, boom. Oh wait, maybe not the 19. It was the dude in front of him. Or go. Yeah. So that checks up outside line. They got nowheres to go. You got them 3 wide right here. These guys get turned, collected. They all go into it. The 29's involved. So it looks like the blue car, or whoever that guy was, maybe that was right in the 06. Yeah. So they get, and then collected goes the 29 and company. So we got some other dudes that were in that one. That's Thompson was in it. Let's go to Thompson's view. Yeah, dragging the fence out there, slows him down. Huge checkup. Everyone hits the brakes, and then calamity. Calamity out of 2. Oh, Hayes in it too, the 24. Dang it. These guys just clobbered all kinds. Damn. That's a roughin'. But here's what's crazy, though, is you got the 69er leading the way, your pole sitter. How things come back around full circle. Huh? How about that? At least, that's what as it says. 69er leading the way. But we'll see how it cycles out. We're going to take a quick break. Be back here for the green flag. Try to get the stage 3 concluded. Stick with us back here in just a moment.
Are you okay?
It kind of felt like it was showing me something. I get this feeling I don't think we're supposed to be here.
The Leopolds donated this entire nature preserve. And they care about a lot of things, not just pharmaceuticals.
Fine. I will sit there and smile.
Sorry, we're late.
What happened? You walked from the airport or what?
It's perfect timing.
I need you to act like everything is fine.
Is there something in your car?
A lot of species in this area are rare. What exactly are we saying this is, though?
I think we know exactly what it is.
A horse-like mammalia.
With some sort of protrusion or growth.
It's a fucking unicorn.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
I don't think that we're supposed to have this.
We need to study it.
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one.
An opportunity for greatness, for immortality. I've never been so alive.
Dad, please just listen to me. We need to give the little one back. Okay, bad things will happen.
There are 2 of them?
You're gonna kill us.
would do whatever I have to take care of you. You would retreat in the face of opportunity.
That horn was rather girthsome.
Picking up vibrations.
Here's hoping we kill Bigfoot on the way home, huh?
Welcome back, everyone. Chris Paul Hamas here with FRB and Front Row Esports. About to go green, hopefully for maybe one of the last times here in Stage 3 and tonight's 2025 kickoff, Daytona 500. And we are green. Ronnie Morrison leading the way.
Yellow flag is out.
And no, we're not. What the hell is happening here? We got the 42 around, or Jones. Oh my goodness, what? Let's go to Matt Jones. See what happened here. Oh, let's try to get us a good view. It's not giving it to us. Or not. Okay, let's try this guy out. Let's try this then. McCarthy. Okay. I'm just trying. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not letting me do my thing. Well, wow. I don't know. We are under caution. Well, we got plenty of time to go back over it. Let's try to speed us back up and try this one more time. Apologies about the delay in programming. Okay. Now, being nice. Okay, we're coming across the line here. It keeps going back to scenic. I don't know. We have some kind of a gliznitch problem, but it seemed to be. Why are you doing this? There it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got you now. All right, so the 83 sideways. What happens here is maybe a big checkup. I'm all. They're already going slow, buddy. Okay, so basically what we have here is a failure to communicate. And what we mean by this, I figured it out. Okay, so what happened here, and this is what sucks. It's horrible. I know. And it happens every once in a while to drivers. So let's make sure we get this right. But listen and learn on that one. You're gonna miss a gear. There. Went back in a second. So, that was what we call money shifting. And, is that one not going to be worth some money? It's going to be worth the 99. It's going to be worth the 42. Yeah, that was definitely worth some good money out there. So that's what happened on that one. And that, how embarrassing as it is, and I love you, Carl. I love you, brother. But, it happens to the best of us. But it is rather embarrassing. Absolutely. Yeah. Dang it. Man. Hey, the pressure. These drivers are feeling the pressure right now. No joke. I mean, that's the truth. Truth be told, all day long in that matter is that it's just there's a lot of pressure on the line right now. You got, not only do you have points and you want to have an amazing start to your season, and a really good finish, but you want to win this thing. It is the biggest race of NASCAR and our season. It's going to have the, minus the, I don't know. I don't even think that this is even cooler than the freaking cup trophy that's going to be at the end of this thing. But I don't know. I haven't really quite got designing on that one yet. And my craziness, yeah, I don't know. Well, hopefully it'll fit out the door. Okay. But, yeah, just having the opportunity to have something of this magnitude with your name on it, I think that's going to be one thing cool in its own. Because I would love to be this driver that wins this thing. I really would be. Kind of starting to second guess my life's choices here. Shouldn't have taken this seat in the booth, dude. I'd rather have the wheel. Shit, and money shift-ins. I mean, sorry, Carl. Oh, brother. So we're back at a caution real quick, and unfortunate business. So the 83 did not make any friends with Scott Gilroy in the 99, who were collecting in that, and I'm pretty sure Kyle Wellman, who was collecting in that as well, trying to get his stuff repaired and back out here on track. And we got some other guys still trying to get some repairs done, still trying to stay in this fight. Like I said, the Carl Lynch got himself some good points. Jacob Grant, he was up there leading. I believe he's got himself some points. All these guys still have a chance to stay in it, per se, that, you know, they get damage fixed and get back up there on track, or you know, in that race pace. All right, lights are out, and some of the drivers, but not a lot though. We still got a heap of drivers left. I'm looking at 39. I didn't even get a chance to talk about Daniel Best today either. It's like he's already out. Oh, see, as I'm saying, you got to stay in this thing long enough for me to talk to you about it. Big group of cars still. Big group. Lots of action and possible carnage left yet to be had in tonight's race. Just in case you're tuning in a little late, this is Front Row Esports. I'm Chris Paul Hamas. And man, we try to get her done for the 500. So you do get a chance. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe. Really do appreciate all the support in this matter. I know it's kind of cliche in a way, but man, yeah, it really does help us show that we're moving in the right direction. All right, and it's about you guys' support and the support out there. So really hope everyone is enjoying tonight's show, as we're gonna go green one more time with hopefully a lot more action for you. 69er on the outside, leading the way. Off to a really big jump at the bottom line. It's going to take the advantage here as they got him nice and grouped up between the 0-2 of Scotty Stevens and Dylan Banks. Let's see what Scotty Stevens has in him, as now is one of his first times a little more forward of the field here. See how much he's going to enjoy that clean air. Carroll's going to jump to the outside. He knows where he needs to be, and that's in control of this race right now. It is coming down closer to the end of this race here. I mean, moving forward is just going to be more and more difficult. And again, those negative and positive energies being created in the field is going to start getting greater and greater. And ooh, we got cars moving around, coming out of exits here too. That wind now. Look at this. The pace is starting to pick up. You ain't seeing a bunch of little groups here, a bunch of little groups there. These guys know they need to be up here in contention. So we'll see if they can run this thing out. We got, again, separations out here. Separation, which we need. We got, the 0-2 of Stevens jumping out in front of the 18 now. So again, switch up for positions. That's going to stall on the outside line. Every time that happens, this is what happens. This inside line is going to be gone. But the outside line, unfortunately, is going to stall up, and that's going to check up everybody back behind them all the way to the very back of this field. And let's look toward the back of this field and see who's still left in this fight here. We got Jeremy Richmond, our outside pole sitter. He's still in this thing. Ryan Zimmerman, Kyle McCarthy, Tanner Moore. Mr. Tanner Moore, I'm so sorry, my man. What the heck have I been doing? Haven't had a chance to talk about Tanner Moore as well. I don't know if I should have got to this view. Okay. Hold on to it. We got a guy on the outside right along with Tanner Moore, right behind the 77 of Joneson. Come on, Joneson's looking for a run. Let's go. Good form right here. Good form, boys. Let's ride her out. We've got a big gap on the outside. You see up there in front of them. See if they I don't know if they want to close this up or not. But got Johnson. Look like he's doing some side draft up there, a little wobble and a wiggle. I don't know if we're quite there yet for the big racing, but there you go, riding along with Tanner Moore. Tanner Moore did such an amazing job in the duels broadcast. If you missed the duels, make sure you check that one out. Over 550 views, and we are starting to really reach some fans and some more drivers out there. Super stoked about that. We're going to look for, I'm hoping for 1,000 on this race, guaranteed. There's been a lot of action thus far, and hopefully we've been spinning it properly. I shouldn't have said spun. My bad, my bad. Oh, it's like you don't ever say crash either. Dang it. You know, all right, I'm just going to shut up for a second. Yeah, whatever. Now Lawson to the outside, 64. Trying to get some help by the 18 of Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll trying to remain as a fighting figure up here toward front. Along with Dylan Banks. Dylan Bankers has not let that heat down, and that oven is still cooking. He's looking to have that kick. He's looking to get his cake to bake by the end of this thing. Dylan Banks does have the most race wins in a season for Front Row Esports. I'm really excited to see, and of course the championship, but I'm really excited to see if he's going to have what it takes to do a back-to-back. Thus far, he's looking pretty good. Same thing with the 69er, Ronnie Morrison making his way back up 43. Sacker back just a little bit more. Stephen Hayes, Tyler Johnson, Stephen Bird in the 26. Let's go ahead, jump on board. Yeah, buddy. Black Rifle Company out there in that 9 car. That's that Honeycutt riding nice and firm. He's like the outside line. Everyone's trying to be nice and steady here. Let's crank off some laps. And again, we don't have nothing left yet but the end, all right, and the win. So save it for that. Look, we got the 86 Bogdan switching lanes right here. Gonna go try the outside as we ride along. Gapping nicely. There's a 95 of Harbin. So we're gonna see. And that's the other thing is let's look at who may be still lapped down. Oop. There we go. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Oh man, that's wild right there. I love it. How much I wish I was in this race. Dang it! Oh, we got high to the outside. Not looking pretty. Not looking pretty. Where are you? There you are. 3 wide right now. Again, I don't mind 3 wide, but when we don't have any kind of lines formed to go 3 wide, there's no energy. So these cars are just going to stack up back there, and that's going to create a cluster. You know what? These cars can possibly go around. Right now, we do have Sam Lawson in the 64 leading the way. Right on, Sam. Good job, my man. You got the 19 or 18. Sorry, of Chris Carroll. Check that. 69. Look, good hit right there to the bumpers. You just keep it wound up out here, buddy. Because they're inbound and down for a trophy. Nice. Good formation. Love the air divide on the outside line. These guys are starting to pick up the pace and seeing those lap times maybe starting to increase. Actually, let's do that. I always forget to switch that too. All right, now we can start seeing some the speeds on your right-hand side. That's going to be your lap times. Start to see when these things start to pick up, and we're almost into 45s right now. So, yeah, it's getting hot. But we're not trying to boil the pot quite yet, ever. Honestly, ever. I'm done with the crashes. I would love to see this thing go green all the way through. Bottom line now starting to create a little bit more of a run with that's the 02 of Scotty Stevens. Scotty Stevens now looking for some good help. He does not have it quite yet, but that's going to leave Matt Mettler in the 79. 79 had himself a wild ride early. He's going to get a huge shot by the 1 car. Did not handle the shot there, so he's going to move up. 1 moves up, solves the gap. These guys are going to back up right here. This bottom line. Watch this energy on the bottom line here and see how it trickles back. Look at that. Oh. Man, that was, again, things. We see that, though, right? We were calling that. Now, dude's going to jump down to the bottom. Who's this on the bottom out of here? Larry Bell on the outside. Into 43, yep. 69er Ronnie Morrison taking a peek. Here comes, that's a 32 of Tom Reese. I do not know his freaking car, man. I'm not going to get used to his car. 32 of Tom working. Where the heck did he come from? Now in 7th position, working on that top 10, looking for a fat run. gonna be here at the end like he was hoping. So I don't know if he took his fast repair or not. He was involved. I think he may still be up good and clean and green in his race strategy. But now he's making a charge to the front, bringing that bottom line right along with him. Sam Lawson still leading the outside. Will Sam drop down to deflect that bottom line, or we're going to let him have it? 32 still running fat with the 79 on the bottom. Huge run, and in support with Matt Metler. The 48. Sorry, scratch that. 48 of Dylan Banks. Sorry. So these three cars going to link up on the bottom. Two of them are teammates. So now the outside line does challenge back. Chris Carroll gets on the bumper. Uh-oh. We got cars wiggling and wobbling here, stacking up. That's what happens. These pushes are starting to get a little bit more and more aggressive here. They're testing. We don't need to test no boundaries, right? All right, don't need to test them. We are dead in testing. Testing did not work. We were pointing in the wrong direction in testing. Okay, so let's keep her going the way we're going right now. I'm loving it. 32 still trying to haul the metal on the bottom with the 79 in tow. 48 trying to run good support there. 79, do not melt your stuff down. Watch your temps. Watch your temps. You're there. Make it, baby steps at a time. Inches now. All right, any given Sunday, but this is Friday night, okay? It's a game of inches right now. Just get up there, cool your stuff, and then, oh man, these guys are clipping walls and getting crazy now. Watch the 79 now, because he's been pushing that guy for quite the minute. Larry Bell still working his program. Who else in there? Oh, JR! Schomburg is finally back up in the fight here as well. Better late than never, my man. Welcome to the party. 86, trying to get some. 12 of Byron Gay was leading some of that race and now finding himself kind of trying to move back forward. But some of the other guys are in a stagnant position at the moment. But you do have more or less everyone on the lead lap, so that's great news. Josh Harbin as well, the Bear. He is stuck back in 20th position right now, just mired in traffic at the moment. Oh, we got contact. Looks like Chris Smith in the 55 is going to save it. Awesome, or in the 23, but it says 55 in my program. I do not know. But great save by Chris Smith. Awesome job, buddy, keeping him green and green. Energy still formulating down on the bottom, but surging up top. We have the 64 and the 18 working very, very well together. 69 just keeping that space, and the 43 knowing exactly where he needs to be in this lineup. Now the one of Steven Johnson, talented driver up here toward the top. Also lots of experience. These boys, let's see how many of them are returning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, top 10, more or less. Everybody up toward the top 10, all veterans, all returning, and they're showing it. Well, Sam Lawson, welcome back. But, he stepped out for a little bit. But a lot of these guys have ran with us before. Yeah, Matt Matler, yep, yeah, he's run our program plenty. And Larry Bell, everybody. Steve Johnson, all these guys up forward right now doing phenomenal work. And toward the rear of the field as well. You guys are just killing it back here. Look at this. Formation flying at its best. These guys just being patient, looking for time. Kyle Wemmerman them way back, but looking for that time for them to start moving their way forward. Sam Lawson now coming up on lap traffic, and they're going to be splitting them. What? One's going high. Okay, no, never mind. There we go. Both of them going high. The field's going to try to migrate low. That's the 71 of Adam Thompson going to lock down, along with the 29 of, who is my 29 again? Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't even know if that number's right either, but that's the other thing. Oh, James Eston. That's right. Yeah, his number's right. Good job, James, and have the right number. Proud of you. But yeah, those guys are gonna migrate some laps down here, but then it will. You see him going 3 wide. Those guys are just sticking high to the outside. Try to let these guys negotiate their ways underneath them without contact here. They are a little sloppy, but they're making it happen. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. There it is. 3 wide right there. Let it stick. Everybody bring it home now. Come on. Keep her all in tight, good formations. Looking at Stephen Bird, Jamie Horn, Kyle. Oh, no, not Kyle's by himself. So this is like 27 position here. They're 3 wide. These guys just trying to sort it out still. 27, Lagunas at 98. Okay, so these guys are... Oh, we got 43 of Larry Bell. Larry Bell in the sucker hole and moving back. Something happened to Larry Bell. Maybe pushed out of position. That's going to break apart that outside line. Outside lines. And now Sam Lawson going to take over the inside line along with the 18 of Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll picks up the 69. These guys all move to the bottom. 02 and 12 move to the high to the outside. So it looked like it was a little more of a diversion tactics there. Bring that the top cars, brought the cars down to the bottom to block that run and did so efficiently-ish, kind of. But the 43 of Larry Bell seemed to be the big losers. He's dropping back toward the rear of this space, but finds a hole. So that's good news. He didn't go all the way to the back of this nonsense. He's going to have some fast help right along with him. That's going to be a 95 of Josh Harbin, the Bear. See, these guys can make their way back forward again. They're right there. They're right in the top 10. So, again, all in striking distance here. Sam Lawson in the 64 still leading the way along with the help of Chris Carroll in that 18. Sticking firmly on the bumper in support, trying to keep the race pace alive in front. 69, Rodney Morrison along with Steve Johnson. They're maintaining good business here. But all in all, here's what surprised me the most. Mr. Tom Freitas here, 32, Gunny Stars in charge, maybe looking for a run with the 1. I know he'll go with them. No, he won't. He's got the 02, beat him to it. So the 32 is going to stick in position here as it looked like the outside line was trying to go for it. Great, my bad. There we go. Was trying to go for the run. Now they're bringing back that run. You're on board, hanging out the window right now of Tom's ride. We are just flying across the start finish line, hauling it into turn 1. Tom looking pretty smooth here in that 5th position, bottom line, with the 79 and Matt Metler right there in tow. Again, keeping a good spacing. Now the one car and 02 going to slow up just a little bit. See that side drop coming back down, trying to stall up this go fast line and being led by Samuel Lawson. Let's look down from Samuel Lawson as you got Chris Carroll right there in tow of him and the 69er of Ronnie Morrison. 69er now going to, I don't know, he looked like he's possibly going. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Lap traffic, I believe. Sorry, we're all about riding on board. I'm trying to virtually race this car on my own, right? I'm like head surfing right now. Or when I'm watching surf competitions, I'm like imagining that I'm surfing. I'm doing the same thing right now as I'm riding along with these guys. Okay, still all kinds green. Bottom line kind of stacked up a little bit. Outside line looks like it's going to have all of the ponies at the moment. And again, it's been flopping back and forth. The bottom line will get its run. It just depends on who you're going to line up. The 32 still leading the way on the bottom. So 32 trying to make another charge. Matt Metler in the 32 going back at it one more time. Let's go back to Matt Metler. We get on board. Okay, now back up to Tom. As Tom, he's now in the bumper of the 1 car of Steve Johnson. Ooh, easy, Tom, easy. 53 to the high to the outside, it looks like. So we're going to go a little side traffic here. Yes, so that's a 53 going a lap down. That is Richard Jackson. Oh, my goodness. And we got yellow flag out. Looked like we had a stack up of that base here. Oh, my. And what else is going on up here? Oh, man, that is just... We had such a great run happening. So that's going to be Stephen Hayes involved thus far. Wait. What are you doing? Come here. Oh. All right. Now we're going to drop in on Stephen Hayes in the 5 car. At least this is what it's showing. On RecWise. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, man. What is up? That is bogus, dude. Okay, so we're going to have to find something. Oh. There we go. Maybe I just didn't like that camera view for a second. All right. So we're 3 wide right here. He's going to slide up, contact to the outside car here. That looks like the... Oh, wait. No, that's back. We got to look further back. Further back it was. So that's the 44 of McCarthy. McCarthy goes up and I don't know what that was all about. Let's ride on board with McCarthy here. As he's going to roll up on the 29. So he looked like he's riding him in the lane. Right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the middle. And then maybe the 29 didn't know he was. I think it looked like he was going to go for. It looked like he was going for the center. He was trying to stick center. And the 29 couldn't really make up his mind. It seems. Maybe. I don't know. I could be completely off. But he's high, right? Or he's just running a, not so good line. Look at that. Yeah, he's back and forth. High to low, high to low. And then it looks like, maybe the 29 came down on him. So I'm thinking that might be on the 29 right there due to the fact that he just, I couldn't tell which line he was in. I would have been a little frustrated if I was that driver in that car. Absolutely. Hold the line, man, especially when the 3 wide, man. That guy was trying to go 3 by himself. So possibly on the 29, James Nesto got himself a good program, good run. Just got a little caught up. Matt Metler leading the way. What the bejesus? Okay, we're going to let this catch itself up. Be back here in just a moment after this quick break.
Evil is evil's trackable. Lesser. Greater. Middling. It's all the same. Judging you. I haven't only done good in my life either. But now, if I have to choose between one evil and another, then I prefer not to choose at all. I got a long way to go. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da da da. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Chris Paul Hamas here with Front Row Esports as we are under caution for the moment. And let's get us back up to speed. So we will have Scotty Stevens in the 0-2 leading the way. Lights are out on the pace car. We are double fouled up and getting ready to haul it just a little bit more. 115 out of 145. 30 laps left remaining in tonight's. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so 30 laps left. So we are in the fuel. I believe everyone can make it from here. So I do not perceive us having a green flag stop this evening. Possibly. Not sure. But yeah, I think we're clean and green for a no stop race at least. So let's see if these guys will keep it wound up, spooled up, and hauling it, man. Because looking for an awesome finish. Let's go, guys. Come on. Green. Oh, God. We go. Run to the outside. 32 going to take the full advantage of the momentum and try to get the race lead. 32, new leader. Can he hold on? That was a big run and a beautiful dive, but it's going to get answered back by Sam Lawson. Sam Lawson, no help there, but he's going to have plenty of help by Steven Johnson. My money is going to be on the bottom line right now. Absolutely the bottom line. Steve Johnson knows Tom wants to go to the front. He's going to get on that button. He's going to give him a really good shove. And a 69er is going to get right there on his 6 and close that gap. And he does. Here we go. Tom Freitas in the 32. New leader. Right on, Tom. Get some, baby. 32 knows how to run a super speedway. He just needs to be there at the end. And right now, these guys, wow, Johnson, easy, buddy. Going to push him in the next zip code. 69 of Ronnie Morrison. These guys are just saying, bye-bye. We got to go because look at, oh, my gosh, it just hit that. The 12 goes around. Oh, no. Everybody's separated. Caution's going to be out. Oh, wow. That was a really terrible thing. So we watched the 12 of Byron Gay there go around. Oh, well, it's not coming up yet. So let's go ahead and just rewind it back since we're right here. Might as well. All right, so yeah, that's the 86 of Hunter Bogdan. And it looks like Bogdan is possible. I don't know where he was at in the order here. But possible, bad, huge, not a good push at all. Let's look at Hunter Bogdan. There he is. Okay. So let's slow down again, get on the nose. There we go. All right. So we're on board the 86, Hunter Bogdan. He's going to go down low, come across his bumper. There, everything seems okay. Still, now he's drifting a little up from the line. He's going to come up. And then he's going to come. Oh, no, that's a 64. So, wait, what happened there then? Did the 64 come down to try to do some? Oh, I bet you he did. So, it looks like the 64. Hold on. We're going to get this right. We are definitely going to get this right. Wherever the heck he is. There he is. Okay. Riding on board here. Let's go to the left front. Watch your line. Here comes a 64. He's going to come down to side draft, right? He just comes down, and he literally just drives down into the line. That's not side drafting. That's hitting people. Yeah, so basically that pretty much is what. We'll take it for one more view here, but that's stupid. Sorry. Anyway, my bad. That slipped. Yeah, so we'll try to, let's say, stop it here and go for a far chase. Or chase view. Nope, that's not it. Which one am I looking for? Whatever. This'll work. Yeah, all on the 64 right there. Look at that. He literally drives down into these guys. Thinking he's gonna pull a secure out here. Stall these guys. Why would you want to stall them up? I don't get it. Down the back stretch too. That doesn't make any. Got it. Okay. Anyways, back to Tom here leading the way. These guys escaped calamity back there in these, and that was in the top 10. So that took out some cars right there. Kind of terrible. But we were back under caution once again. That's just concerning. So I believe we'll have maybe one more time around and possibly go green. Let's see if we get the lights out on the pace car. Steve Johnson is, it looks like as if Steve Johnson's leading the way. Yes, lights are out, so we are going to be going back racing. All right. So big stuff right here. Kind of looking over some things, make sure we're all in the green, at least on my end here. All right, yep. Check and clear. Beautiful. But we do have coming up next. Let's bring that up, of course. Yeah. Boom, baby. There you go. A little more easier for you to view on this one. We're at Daytona now, February 7th. But coming up, we're going to be racing again on the 21st. As you'll see us over at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Super Speedway, I put. Just be a smart butt. But we have, of course, COTA after that. There is our lineup and schedules. It mirrors, more or less, the schedule of the actual Cup Series. And again, we just race on Fridays as opposed to Sundays. So feel free to tune in as we will be going live around 9:15, 9:10, somewhere around there for your Eastern, Pacific. It's wrong. 6, not 8, whatever. But so yeah, anyways, look for us here on our Friday nights and Thursday night for truck. Right, so we are pacing up here. Looks like we're going to have the 30. Yeah, so the 32 is going to be large and in charge of the race at the moment. Going to get us under green once again. All right, we're going to take this joker. Let's see it.
Green flag, green flag.
Green all kinds. We go again. Now look at the dogs start out of the
Yellow flag.
You gotta be kidding me. Where? I do not see anything. I'm still looking. I don't see anybody sideways, so I'm not positive what that was all about. And I have maybe we do have something here. I mean, we saw that shift. Nope. Let's go back to green flag. Oh yeah, we had a big checkup. That didn't cause a caution. Interesting. All right, yeah, so I'm kind of lost on that one. So let's send us under break one more time, and we're going to get these drivers back together into the screen and give it another shot. So stick with us, and I'm hoping to get us some phenomenal racing here for the end. I really do. Hoping for a really good finish. But we've got plenty of cars left to do so. But stick with us. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Do you like your dogs? I know a school where they teach dogses. I could take you there if you'd like.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin. You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
Welcome to the Continental.
Eve Macaro of the Roscaroma. What a pleasure to see you again.
You must
You have no idea what you just walked into.
They killed my father. This isn't done until they're dead.
Fate is a very humbling thing.
You're him. The one they call the Baba Yaga. How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
We're doing 110 down at Sandy Beach in Florida. Next, we're bumper to bumper at over 210 on a super speedway.
Yeah, come on!
How the heck we get here? Progress. That's how.
Under the white flag and Labonte takes the lead.
75 years of twisted metal, feet made of lead.
He taps him.
All right, welcome back. Sorry about the cutoff there, but we are back under green, as you see. Coming back to the line, we look like the one of Steve Johnson going to jump out to the outside lane, take over the head of steam there, and the 69 is going to pick him up. They're going to give him a good shove down the backstretch. We do have some contact in the middle of the field. Everyone's kind of checking up just a little bit. The 95, Josh Hartman, find his way around the outside, looking for someone to team up with. 32 of Tom Friedrich Gunnissage, man, he's a little slow and low up, and he's some soldiers behind him right now as he's looking for him. The 26 is Stephen Bird, and the 77 of Matt Jones coming to the rescue now on the bottom, along with the 4 car of Tanner Marr. Yes, sir. 4 car Tanner Marr also joining the fight here, along with the 12 car of Byron Gay, making their way back along with Chris Smith and see Kenneth Bartholomew. Hey, right on, Kenneth Bartholomew making his way still to the trying to make the end. So we got a lot of energy stacking up to the outside here, looking out for the high line, I guess. I don't know. The 13, Tromber is pretty high in his line right now, and that's some treacherous territory. Do not let anyone underneath you. Stay focused on that guy in front of, or not focused on the guy in front of you, but the line. You got it going 3 wide right now. 0-2 going to sneak past him here, going to shuffle. Looks like God, who is that? That's a 13 of JR. They're going to cycle him back. I don't know. Maybe it looks like he could be struggling just a little bit, trying to find that line. But see him falling back here, and we got 3 wide, and it's getting tight, getting real tight back here. This could be contact. This could be the 13 end of the fence there. You see him still struggling right now, trying to find the rear of this field, get out of harm's way. That's all I'm suggesting for the 13 at the moment. As you're still going to go 3 wide, they're going to split them. They're going to go door to door, 86 and 13. Not a good combination. Both these drivers are having some struggles through this evening. Now, still playing ping pong back here, man. Come on. Let's go clean it up. And now the 95. And Josh Harbin, surprise, surprise, surprise. 95, Josh Harbin, and the 32 are finding their way to the front. Josh Harbin back out in front. He's found him. He's seen some speed out of his race program this evening, and now it's finding him back in that clean air. The 32 of Tom remaining up toward the top 5, and that's where he wants to stay and remain. And he's doing a great job there. I'm really stoked for Tom right now. And the 77 of Matt Jones. Right when I thought these cats may have been out, heck no, 18 to go, and they're up in the front. Everybody hauling it around and out of T right now, down the backstretch. No, the rhythm is really starting to pick up. Boombox, baby, and we're looking for a run. Oh, the 77 going to run to the outside. Oh, we got contact, and guys sliding through the grass. Byron Gay, Sam Lawson, 12 car. We're going to be under caution as we're coming. Oh. Yeah, what is up with this stuff? As we are still, I don't see it. I saw off tracks right now. Let me see if I can just wind it back, and that way we can get to it. Okay, so there's your contact there. Jeez. So we get a better view. Okay, so the 28. Now he's going to eat. Now, this is going to be 28 to the 18 of Carroll, I believe. Yes. Yep. Ah, dang it. Why do you keep doing that? Give me a good view. No, it does. Sorry about that. I'm trying to. And of course I miss it. Jeez. So anyways, patience with me here, I guess. I didn't say I was the best at this stuff. I just say I do it. Okay, so we're gonna stop it here. You see the surge of energy in the 28 and 02. These guys, so the 02 is pushing the pusher right now, and this is possibly how this all ends in tragedy, is what I'm kind of thinking. But let's go with, nope. So we're gonna go with the 02. Yeah, right here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now he's going to surge back. Here comes a 64. Nowhere to go. The two guys that goes outside. 64 tries to split him. They don't. Boom, collect. The 12 and 64 go for a ride and try out landscaping. And, I mean, they're doing a really good job. They're getting a really good portion of that landscaping right now, mowing that grass, all kinds. As luckily, not a lot of contact for them. They may be able to scoop her back up and have another shot at it. Okay. So let's get back up forward again and see if I can spin us back up to speed here. Yep, there we go. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Had to figure out what happened there, right? Still, your race leaders, though, it's going to be Josh Harbin, the 95, and the 32 of Tom Freitas in that, that 32 Chevy, that bow tie bandit, leading the charge up here. Where's his next closest teammate? Oh, that's going to be Matt Jones in the 77. So another front row Esports. He's new to the program, kind of. Matt Jones, that's a cool cat right there. All right, this guy can race real good, flies a good plane, and man, he's a really smart individual. So great to have him on board. And he's been running, like I said, had himself a really good program in the trucks last night, and he's trying to get a good finish tonight. Morrison, Carroll, all these guys are, again, we're getting so close. So 16 laps left. We're going to be probably going green with like 14 to go, I believe. Got one more lap around, then we're going to hopefully go green. And I really can't tell you which line has been, more aggressive when it comes to just sheer pace alone, the inside or outside. I just think it's about getting those cars properly lined up, maintaining that space, and then creating that run all at the same time. So, I mean, that's what's, that's the thing is these guys are getting different styles of runs at the wrong times. They're not getting in sync with each other. As, you'll find when we had some really good green flag running earlier, and that was, again, everybody was more in sync. It just seems like we're a little out of sync right now, and looking for these guys to, tighten up that timing. $15 laps left. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to double file it up here. We're going to keep this joker live. Do not want to miss anything. I know I missed the start a little bit. My bad. All right, so we have, again, Josh Harbin and Tom leading us out. Steve Johnson, Steven Bird. So we got a couple Stevens up here. These guys are going to try to hammer down on the second lane back, a second row. Ronnie Morrison, Matt Jones. Again, we got some pretty good heavy hitters that are coming into play. Tanner Marr. Better late than freaking never there, Bo. Come on. All right? Tanner Marr, Talladega race winner, so he knows what's up and how to master or get a piece of that mastermind of super speedway racing. Knows how to utilize that draft. Timing's real good in that 4-car. Look for him. Brian Zimmerman. Again, these are some of the Kyle McCarthy. He's still in the fight. One of the newcomers. See Matt Mettler. No, he's back again. Mitch Diamond. Awesome, Mitch. Thank you so much for joining on in. Chris Smith. And all you guys writing comments right now, I really wish I could pull those up and BS with you. Just having issues and difficulties with that thing. I can't. I don't know. I have issues. All right. So I'm going to try to get that going. But again, I want to be able to talk with our fans out there, really respond to some of the comments, questions, and concerns as we go back green one more time. Josh Harbin leading on the outside. The Bear. Yeah. Big push by the Johnson. They're going to rock it right to the bottom and try to take over the race pace. Tom right there. Ooh, no. Johnson's going to go back high again. Johnson playing some pick-a-boo. With you. I love it. Wow. Impressive. Oh, my gosh. No. We got contact and drivers hurt, man. Oh, no. Shoot. So that's the 43 of Larry Bell. Oh, no. So I don't have anything up yet. It's just easier for me to wind it, unfortunately. You think I ought to get better at the camera stuff with all these cautions, right? Not good. So 27 goes up. Oh, that might be on the 27. No. Well, maybe. Yeah, the 51's on the outside. I'm watching this kind of unfold here. Oh, yeah. So that was the 27 kind of went up into a hole that really wasn't there. The 51 tried to lift more and more and more and more. And then the 6, then these guys are just innocent bystanders, including the 88. Oh, man. Danny White, you're going to bust the booze. Shoot. All right. We can get docked for that, just saying. And that's going to check up the rest of these guys right here. So, I mean, you can see that's going to be in the, look like 27. Trying to sporty his way up to the outside. It wasn't quite clear here. Yeah. So, and then squeezes the 51. And then the guys aren't lifting anymore, you know? Can't get ran up from behind. You know, and that's, yeah. Bummer. All right, back under caution once again. 13th caution with 13 to go. That is a bad sign, all right? We know what happened to Apollo 13, right? All right, successful failure. See, sometimes I should just keep my mouth shut. What is wrong with me? Oh, let's not go there. Holy hell. I just had like horrible flash. We don't want to go. All right. So anyways, we are back trying to get back on a program here. 12 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Steve Johnson, Ronnie Morrison, and Tanner Marr are out here leading the way with Josh Harbin and Tom Freitas rounding out your top 5 with plenty of other heavy hitters looking for their shot and their chance to get something done. But we can't stay green for more than a lap, it seems. We're just kind of in that realm, you know? So I'm hoping for us to get the speed, get the handling, and get to racing. But we're going to come to 11 to go. So, again, I don't know. What's your... I'll read the chats later, but what's your thoughts on, you know, can we make it green from here? What's your percentage? Like 14%, 16%. You know, I don't know. Are we 60%? You know, hey, It's a good question we answered here. Hopefully these guys are going to answer it for us and say, we got this, man. We're gonna knock this thing out the park. We're going to bring it home good. 3-wide finish, stacked up. Beautiful. Surprise winner or something. I don't know. I mean, the sky's the limit here, all right? Just don't make sure your car doesn't go up in the sky, because that's bad. All right, but I would like to take a moment, though, to thank all of our subscribers and for everyone tuning in for tonight's race. Thank you so much for all the support. Really does help a lot for the drivers alone. Man, I'd love just to give them a finished product out here and have a good conducted race and a good broadcasted race for these drivers. A lot of them work super hard to get things dialed in, get their cars set up, and get their programs, and then they get out here to run. A lot of pressure, a lot of stuff's on the line. So then taking time out of their lives. Everyone's life super busy. So, but man, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Great support here, and of course, for we are here at that 500 right now, but we have some really good sponsors on board sticking with us through thick and thin, and Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink. Sorry, I'm doing multitude of things at the same time. There we go. So we got W Energy Drink, and of course, Starlink. Gotta love Starlink, man. They're killing it, loving it right now. Thanks so much for the good picture. All right, Steve Johnson and Ronnie Morrison, both these guys are going to take us to the green flag one more time. We're going to have 10 laps left remaining in tonight's race. 10-lap shootout. Can we maintain green is going to be the only my first question. Let's get up to speed. Let's get a few laps in us, and let's let some things start to iron themselves out. But that's it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this back up so I don't want to get all up in the action and forget we lose track of laps, because I tend to do that as well. All right, so we have the pole sitter. Let's break this one down a little bit. We have the pole sitter, Ronnie Morrison, on the outside, and Steve Johnson on the inside. So Ronnie Morrison, Can you do something that a lot of drivers don't? Start from the pole and finish in first. Or will Steve Johnson get himself his Daytona win, which I believe he won. I think he's won like 2 years ago. Anyways, we're green one more time. Fingers crossed, get her up to speed. Good push. Looks like that Five Kings Motorsports camp, maybe? Yes, absolutely. Five Kings Motorsports going to go ahead and launch that one the heck out of here as these guys are gone. Here comes the 32. These guys are going to try to work together. I guarantee that big. Oh, no. Good back of there. So that way he didn't push the pusher. He just tried to close the door pretty quickly. Got him a little loose there. 4-car Tanamar holding on. Now the 28 of Brian Zimmerman. He's going to go ahead, take over this bottom line. Here comes Josh Harbin and the 69 of Ronnie Morrison coming across the line. 69 of Ronnie Morrison leading the way. Josh Harbin right there on his 60. That's going to be the outside line. That's going to have the dominance here. But Harbin's going to go to the bottom. Knows he needs to get out, get in control of this race. He's trying to. He's there. Josh Harbin going for the bottom and has support. He has Matt Jones in the 77 right there with him. Matt Jones was looking prime and set to win last night's truck race up there toward the front. Could this give him his second chance to do so? Jones trying to hold that bottom line, getting pushed by this to 28 while pushing. So this is when things are going to get critical. You have to be up on top of the wheel. You're going to take shots from the door, shots from the bumper. Everyone's trying to push forward. Push. We need that momentum. If we have to drive to you, we're going to. And that's what's happening here. We got, more wobbling and wobbling. Huge shoves. 77 now going for the bottom line. 77 going for the race lead. Matt Jones, new race leader. Matt Jones in his 77 out of the Bowtie Bandits camp. Rocking and rolling with the 28 on his bumper. getting something done once again. The 77 out in front for the first time tonight. And hey, better late than never, my man. But the only problem is there's plenty of laps still left yet for him to be under all kinds fire. As right now you got the 28 of Brian Zimmerman wiggling and wobbling. The 77 trying to hold himself a good line. There's one giving him a good shove right now as these guys trying to stay lined up tough because they know that this whole pack is barreling down. Led by the 69 of Ronnie Morrison and Josh Harmon in the 95. Chris Kill right there with support for the 69 as Dylan Banks. And looks like, I believe, the 32 95. Oh, here comes the 77 backing up hard. Huge. Going to the bottom. This is not going to be pretty. 32 sideways, trying to hold it. Check it up. More check up. Oh, my goodness. Can they hold on to this thing? Oh, big check up toward the rear of the field. These guys are going to go around. I believe that's going to bring out yes, it is. That's going to be a caution. Man, that whole thing started up here. Oh, there's no way we're still green. There's like 10 cars out. We should be on a caution. Huh. Okay, well, check that then, folks. We are still under green at the moment. Brian Zimmerman, lead lane, Steve Johnson, Ronnie Morrison, Chris Carroll. That was a big, huge, oh my gosh, what? These guys gathered it up, picked it up, but then it had all that stuff stacked back all the way to the back. These guys got a piece of every little bit of it. Now you see the field completely separated into at least two. 5 laps left remaining. Brian Zimmerman leading the race. Steve Johnson right there in attack mode, but in support as well. We have the 69er Ronnie Morrison, 69er, our pole sitter, still in the fight and in primo position to win, along with Tanner Mark, again, the man who knows what's up in super speedways. He's got himself a great shot. Here comes Chris Carroll, last year's Daytona winner, okay? And he's right here. How crazy would that be if Carroll comes in and snags this victory and does a repeat maneuver for the start of 2025? I don't know. We still got 4 laps left. We'll determine who's going to be today's winner. Oh, gosh, we got more this 97. Jeremy Richmond, outside pole sitter. These guys work so hard to get these positions, and I really hope they pay off. I really hope that all that work in the tools pays off. They get a good finish, but right now they got a huge push and a huge shove to go and block the outside. One's going to go to the high. Oh, we got guys sideways. No! Oh! That's terrible. There goes Jeremy Richmond sideways into the fence. Let's wind him back because they were right here. Oh, man. So that's a 95, big block right there. I don't know, things just got tight, it looks. Got real tight, everyone coming together at once. And it looks like the 97, saves his car. Sweet, dude. You might actually have a shot at a green-white checkered. So he recovers nicely. Good job. Johnson is now leading the race. Oh my gosh. Steve Johnson leading the race. Wow. This is insane. Oh. Right when you think you see what's going to happen, you don't. Back under caution one more time. We will have a green-white checkered attempt. Man. All right, let's take just a quick break. Be back here in plenty of time to let these guys catch up. All right, back in just a moment.
We're doing 110 down at Sandy Beach in Florida. Next, we're bumper to bumper and over 210 on a super speedway.
Yeah, come on.
how the heck we get here. Progress. That's how.
Coming to the white flag, and Labonte takes the lead.
75 years of twisted metal, feet made of lead.
He taps him.
Clashing.
Hell, that's it. They're out of it.
Fighting for everything. Not giving away an inch.
And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison.
But this isn't just about the 75 years of legends. This is about 75 years of legends and their rocket ships.
1 lap to go.
Each one drafting off of its predecessor. Each one hell-bent at going faster.
He's coming.
Each one built with one thing in mind.
Here they come to the line.
Get out front, stay out there.
Side by side.
Because out there is where the future is. And if the first 75 years is any indication, you better brace yourself for the next 75. NASCAR, always forward.
Welcome back, race fans. Chris Paul Hamas here with Front Row Esports and their Daytona 500. 2025 season kicking off right now, and we are under caution. Just getting ready to do green, white, and for this victory. I'm really hoping that we get ourselves a good finish. It's been a little bit of a roughing, ain't gonna lie. But there's been a lot of cars on field tonight. 42 cars started tonight's race. We still have over 35 running, so that's really good stuff there. But, man, all these guys are on the lead lap. But we got Steve Johnson right now leading the way. So we're going to line them up and see if we can fire them off one more time, everyone. Right. Let's see how this one's going to sort itself out. All right. Make sure we are good. Yes, we are. All right, we're stacked up. Now, I mean, I'm seeing, again, some of the same cars that more or less started this race, the style that toward the front. Back up here again. Minus the 23. I'm sorry, the one car is Steven Johnson up 23 positions right now. The 28 of Zimmerman up 26 positions right now. That's 1 and 2 right at the moment. Tanner Marr is up 22 positions. So I just turned myself a little more into a liar. Chris Carroll is up 36 positions. And Dalen Banks is even Steven with his starting position right now at 6 positions. So we're looking Ronnie Morrison, he's -6, guys starting on pole. Jamie Horn's up 1. Schomburg is -4. Garrett up 19. And that rounds out your top 10. So it does show a fluctuation. I always try to note this for next year or for super speedways in general. Where do you start as opposed to where do you finish? Yeah. But yeah, actually, I think one of the more consistent has been the 95 and 48. Yes, absolutely. And ever since Carroll's been up to the front, he's stayed there. Marr, same thing. And Johnson. Zimmerman, don't ever count that guy out. He was last year's truck winner. And green possibly for the last time at Daytona. Big start here. Huge push. 3 cars pushing all together. The 95, we know he has himself a really fast program underneath him right now. He is all over the bumper of the one, trying to stretch this thing out. But trying to answer back on the outside line is going to be Zimmerman and I believe Chris Carroll. And that is, huge shoves right there, followed by the 69. But that looks like the 28's getting a little loose here. The 18's now a little off pace, trying to catch on up to these race leaders as these guys are now starting to move ahead. Steve Johnson in the 1 and Josh Harbin. These guys are stretching out their race lead. Zimmerman needs that huge shove and needs to keep that thing in line. It's going to be up to Tanner Marr to catch them right now. Can Tanner Marr bring the 28 across the line? catch these guys in time. We can get her. Here she goes. Final lap of tonight's race. Daytona 500 coming to a close. Steve Johnson now looking to possibly block. Takes and picks up the 28-28. Now goes back down low. He knows it's way too soon. Here comes the rest of the field. This is going to be a crazy surprise attack. Where's the 69 going to go now? He's going to take it high to the outside. They got contact. 95's into the wall. Here we go, coming across the line. We got all kinds of people. We got sideways. We got a lot of glitching going on. I don't know if that's me or not, but that is. Coming across the line, could be Tanner Moore? Oh my gosh! Tanner Moore is going to win the race. Steve Johnson was there. All kinds. I don't know. That thing, it might have been me. But we had a huge glitch there at the end. That was terrible. Let's see if I can wind that back as we had all kinds of contact happen in there. I am just as confused as you are, as it looks like we may have had ourselves just a nasty glitch there in the programming at the most crucial time. We see contact toward the back here. Boom, boom, boom. There goes the 24 Hayes in them. We got contact there of the 95 possible. Let's look that back. So here's where we start to glitch. So that is part of programming. That is my bad, or no, it's not my bad. It's their bad, dude. What the hell, right? You know, you're messing with my stuff. Let's go on board, Josh. Harmon, it is now pushing the 1. So good view angles here, right front, right rear. Everything kind of stacks up. Looks like the 28 kind of missed that a little bit here, but he was all over the bumper of the 1. Maybe he went for the run. No. Whoa. So he goes low. Here comes the 28. I don't know. That's just too tight for that angle. Oh, and there we go. So that's too tight from that angle. Let's try to overview this thing. Oh, well, never mind. Live it. Tanner Marr. Oh, man, come on. I'm missing everything right now. My timing is a little off. You just couldn't get in my rhythm, I guess, tonight. And there's Tanner going backward right now, and as he's trying to do his burnouts, and I missed the whole dang thing. Come on, really? Yeah, too much. All right, here comes Tanner Marr across the line. My bad, Tanner. Race winner. Daytona 500. Heck yeah, my man. Congratulations. Tear that grass up. Burn down. Beautiful. Nice. Tanner Marr, your Daytona 500 winner, the Super Speedway Master, it looks like. I'm telling you. Because now he has a Talladega and a Daytona. As these guys are bumping into run-ins right here as they're lining up. Beautiful. '28. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Steven Johnson bringing us home in the second position, and Josh Harbin in that third position. So that's going to be your podium race finishers there. And let's go through while we're waiting for everybody else to get kind of squared away. But Tanner Marr, your race winner. And let me try to get back to, I don't know, that was just insane. With a glitched, oh my goodness. At least I know we got it though. We've seen it. It's all good. And we'll go race on, right? So let's get me over to my program in just a moment here. Stick with me. Gonna light up our race winner here. Heck yeah. and let's get on over to our fun stuff. All right, Semi, we're going to jump over to our post-race show and continue on with the race winner. All right, folks, just stand by real quick as we're going to bring up our race winners. Let's go. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that quite yet, but I'll go over the race finish here at the end. I'm looking for the drivers right now. Okay, looks like we are waiting for our drivers. Let's actually go back to the race, and we're going to go to our lineup here and show our race results. Gonna get that out the way there. Absolutely. See where these drivers finished. Huh? There's a lot of them. Tanner Morrow in the race. Steve Johnson in that one car. Look like he can get that second position. Josh Harvin in the 95. Third position. Got Adam Thompson in that fourth spot. 71 car. Wow, comes out of nowhere. Jamie Horn is in that 98. He is in that top 5. So great job there. Those guys get some good points at the end as well. Chris Carroll in the 18. Brings it home in that 6th position. J.R. Schomburg in the 13 is in that 7th position. 8th position finishing is going to be Carl Lyncham in the 83. Scotty Stevens in the 02 in that 9th position. Rounding out your top 10. Good job, Matt Jones in the 77 on his first start for Front Row Esports. Finished up in the top 10 and points once again. We got Kyle Wellman in that 11th position. Mitch Diamond in the... looks like Mitch Diamond is, 12th position there in that 6th car. Dylan Banks finishing in that 13th position in the 48. Chris Spencer in the 62 in that the 14th position. 15th is going to go Jeremy Richmond in the 97. Hunter Lagunas in the 27 finishes in the 16th. 17th is Byron Gay in that 12th position. Tom Freitas in that 32. He's in that 18th position. Brian Zimmerman in the 28. 19th. Oops, too much. My bad. Let's see, 20th position, Kyler McCarthy, gosh, in the 44. 21st position, Danny White in the 88. Stephen Bird in the 26. 22nd position, 23rd, Scott Gilroy in the 99. Hunter Bogdan in the 86. 24th. 25th, Matt Metler in the 79. Ronnie Morrison, pole sitter, in the 69er in that 26th position. Garrett Wiles in the 96. Gosh, wow, how far back these guys. In the 28th, Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73. Mike Hayes in the 24, 29th. 30th, Chris Smith in the 55-ish, I don't know. Richard Jackson in the 53. James Nest in the 29, 32nd. 33rd, Derek Wood. Jeez, man. I mean, so many of them. These guys are running all up front. As you see the rounding out of your race field tonight, folks. You should be trying to get everybody up in here. Larry Bell, Sam Lawson in the 64, Jonathan Wright, Tyler Honeycutt, Stephen Hayes, Jacob Grant, Daniel Best, David Moyer, and Michael Reeves run out the back. Oh, gosh, everyone was right there. So, all right, now let's try to cruise over and see if we can get ourselves a race interview. Hopefully. All right, give us one moment as I'm transferring back over to our post-race show. Okay, still on our Mountain Tenor Mar, and let's drop some stuff. Beautiful. Okay, oh man, I gotta do it. Okay. Sure. All right, Mr. Tanner Marr got Chris Paul Hamas in the booth. Congratulations, Daytona 500 winner. My man.
Man, oh man, we're excited about that one.
Oh.
I hate the way it happened at the end, but $100 richer from Front Row, so shout out to that.
Yeah.
Fun about that.
Yeah.
Freaking badass trophy, too.
Yep. Heck yeah, dude. You got it, dude. It's all you.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Let me make sure yeah, okay, your balance is good. Everything's fine there. Let's turn that down a little bit. Man, dude, what a run. That was a crazy race, I ain't gonna lie.
It was a long one, Chris. Shout out to you for sticking with us that long. I'll be honest, the first 120 laps, Chris, we were non-existent. Just riding around the back, losing the draft, just riding around. But that allowed us to be there at the end.
Man, and you were, and I was noticing that too with the 32 and a few other cats that sat in the back, and when I was bummed because I didn't even talk about you for a long minute.
then here you go, starting to peek your way into the mix, and then man, you got up there and you stayed up there, and I was pretty stoked about that. I was kind of had a feeling that you might be that guy that would of course would go back to back on our super speedway runs. Didn't you just win our last super speedway? Got a nice trophy out of that one.
I actually forgot all about that, but yes,
and
I won the
Talladega.
last season.
And look at this, you Mr. Super Speedway King. You now got the baddest of bad trophies right here coming directly to you. You got a couple down to sit side by each, dude. How awesome is that? And not only, dude, but you got yourself a nice seat for the 2025 starting in points.
Absolutely. I mean, it could get no better, right? I love the Talladega trophy, but man, oh man, I'm excited for that Daytona trophy. I've seen pictures of it and glimpses of it. It's a beaut. I'm really, really excited about that. I gotta find somewhere to put it, man. It's big. It's huge. Yeah. We gotta find we may have to go buy shelves with this $100 Visa card. I'm not sure, but I'm excited, bro. Excited.
See, they were thinking outside the box for you so you can use that gift card to go buy some shelving for the new trophy. See, that's genius. Right. I didn't think about that. That was good.
Right.
Dude,
I want to send a huge shout out real quick. Sorry.
Yeah,
I want to shout out Stephen T right then.
Yeah.
I hated bumping him there at the end, but it looks like I'm going to step out on him. I was 100% committed to pushing Stephen across the line there. We were in Discord together. We worked together all night when we were around each other. And shout out to Brian Zimmerman and Chris Carroll and them boys. They were, to say the chat was on tilt tonight in our Discord would be an understatement. But man, oh man, it paid off in the end. It did pay off in the end.
I mean, but how was it? I mean, seriously, that was a lot of cars. You were toward the rear of the field. How bad were those checkups? I mean, they looked pretty tremendous from up here in the booth, right? And so and when sometimes we caught it on camera, but I mean, seriously, how bad was it in being toward the rear of the field? Those negative energy checkups, surging back.
It was insane, and Chris, that's why you saw so many people that was towards the back. They would actually just lose the draft, and that wasn't by design. It would be one hard checkup, and boom, before you knew it, you are over a second back from the guy in front of you, and you lost the draft. It just seemed like, we say it all the time, the accordion effect, right? What may be a small checkup up front, when you got 38 cars starting the race, the further back it gets, that checkup just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'll be honest, they were out of hand tonight, out of pocket entirely. I've never seen checkups that hard. I don't know if it's the package we're working with right now or what, but it was the checkups were definitely fierce tonight.
Man, I mean, and maybe that's it. Maybe it was because of different packages and that level of closing ratio when it comes to being in those drafts. It did seem like at times you guys got in really good rhythm out there, though.
Absolutely. 38 cars, nose to tail. I'm sure it was a hard one to broadcast because it was a long one, right?
Dude. Yeah. Another day at the office.
I can't say it enough just how thankful we are for what you do, Chris. So we do appreciate that.
Pleasure, buddy. My pleasure. You guys just keep trying to bring the show, man. We had, like I said, we had a lot of cars start tonight, full field action, and just super impressed for you to bring it home tonight, man. That was, I can't believe I get to put the 4 car back on another trophy. I did not really see that one coming. I really didn't. I
know. I didn't either.
Wow.
You know, a few weeks ago we said there's a lot of newcomers coming into the series. We hope a veteran wins it. I hope I'm looked at as a veteran here. Been here for
absolutely
4 or 5 seasons now, so
OG, dude.
Word.
Yeah, you OG.
We kept our word.
You put in your work too.
Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate it.
No, man, that's fantastic. So this is going to be great for your, hopefully, good for your mental and showcase there at your house, man. So, dude, super stoked. Congratulations one more time. Yes, that was a long one, but an awesome one. I'm glad we got the 500 out the way, and still had a good show out of it.
Absolutely, boss. Well, thank you, Chris.
You got it.
We'll let you close up the shop, brother.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Yeah, have a great evening. Congratulations one more time. And I'll get that out to you ASAP.
Tthank you, boss.
You got it. And I don't need your address. I got it already.
Right on. Thank you, boss.
You got it. Tanner Marr, your race winner, the Daytona 500 winner. How about that? Let's get Steven Johnson up in here as let me get some guys maneuvered around here. 1 second. A little more difficult to do. Oh, I had him. Oh, there he is. All right, Mr. Steven Johnson. Got Chris Paul Lambus here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh, man, dude, all kinds. What a crazy race out there. Was it anything like what you were expecting? All right, we talked a little bit earlier in pre-race.
Yeah, I was expecting a crash fest, unfortunately. I mean, you got a lot of cars in the field, and just you have to drive it differently. So, just didn't really like what I was seeing at the beginning. You know, stay out of the way, manage to miss the wrecks. You know, all I needed to do is just put myself in a position to be in the conversation and just see what happens. And when that final wreck happened on the last lap, Tanner just had a run that I couldn't cover. Went back to look at my throttle chase. I kept my foot in it, never lifted the whole time, but it just wasn't enough. And he was in a perfect position to take advantage of it, and I'm thrilled for him. He did a great job.
Yes, I mean, but what a job you did though, keeping that car. You climbed up through the ranks, through the field, and that was a hard climb too. All right, and then when you got up there, you managed your speed and your pace, and you're able to keep it up front. Was that by intention, of course, or were some of it by luck on what was going on?
It's more about just you have to take what becomes available to you, and you know, in that first third of the race, there really wasn't an opportunity to move up, and then I got into a position where I was able to move myself up to the front in a rather quick fashion. I just tried to keep myself in the front the rest of the race, and just try to be competitive and stay up there. You know, you don't need to be a hero, don't need to be doing unnecessary blocking. Just being ready to go, and then was in a pretty good position at the end. It just wasn't the position at the end.
So close though, man. So close. I thought you were destined. I thought it was right there in your grasp. So, but I mean, congratulations on a beautiful run. You really put on an awesome show out there. I kept commenting about how when you say let's go to the front, who wants to go to the front? You know, and you say me. You know, that's how it goes, my man. So, but you
just trying to put on a good show. Hope it was a good one.
You did fantastic, my man. Thank you so much for your racing, your efforts tonight. Congratulations on that second place.
I appreciate it. We'll talk soon.
You got it, buddy.
See you.
That's it. All right, Mr. Steven Johnson, and last but not least here, of course, but I'm excited to talk to this man as well, Mr. Josh Harbin. Gonna bring him. It's been a long minute since I have had the opportunity and pleasure of getting an interview done with this man. But let me. Sorry, bring this program up here. Where is this guy? There he is. Okay, last but not least in my lineup tonight, but again, like I said, one of my most favorites here, and I haven't talked to this cat in a long time. Mr. Josh Harbin, the Bear.
What you say there, Tron?
Hey, there he is. Dude, how about you tonight, man? What a fantastic run. You kept that thing up front, challenging at all times here. Tell me about your race, of course, real quick, and then I'll continue from there.
I mean, I would say, starting out early in the race, I mean, you really just get in line, just trying to ride, trying to make laps, trying to give everybody room, and just try to collect points in the first stage. That's what we're obviously trying to do there, and just kind of maintaining up front, just trying to hold track position the best we could throughout the race. And into the second stage there, we had a caution right, towards the end of the stage break that kind of threw us off sequence with everybody else.
Right.
We won the stage, but in order to win the stage, we had to stay out, and we had to pit under green. And then I had a little contact with the team out on pit road that put us even further behind, and we lost the lap, and we ended up getting back on the lead lap and making our way back through the field. Got a scratch on our Tuscaloosa Tire Camaro, and we got all the way back to the front. And I mean, at the end of the day, when you're at Daytona, all you can ask for is a shot, and we had a chance. I was gonna melt it down trying to win this race, and I got hooked up with the leader there, and we pushed away from the pack, and we took the white flag. And I looked down at my gauges going through 1 and 2, and I was running 300 degrees. I knew I was gonna blow up. If I didn't let go of him, I was going to blow up. So I had to make my move 3/4 of a lap too soon, which caused everybody to catch back up to us. And, the chaos ensued into 3 there. The 28 kind of got to my right rear and kind of pulled me up, kind of net coated me up into the middle of the pack there. Luckily, I saved it, was able to finish 3rd. So all in all, a good day, a good race to start the season with, and got a long way to go. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you did, man. You look strong out there. Look like you're finding some pretty fast guys out there to run with. Seeing you in the 48 were linking up pretty good. You in the 1 car looked real nice. I mean, there's some cars that you seem to have some really fast pace out there, and we're able to stretch. I mean, that was very impressive. Was that more setup induced lineup, or was just lining up with the right group?
I mean, the 2-car tandem works good here, but you can only do it for about a lap and a half, and we knew it was a 2-lap shootout right there, and the gearing and the way we had our car set up this week, we knew that we had about a lap and a half we could push and shove someone, no matter who it was. You know, we could take them out there and we could try to get them out there on our island and play the game coming to the checkered flag. And it just, unfortunately, the car wasn't quite cool enough for me to do what I wanted to do to execute the plan I had in mind, which is why the chaos ensued at the end. I mean, congratulations to Tanner Marr. I mean, he, you know, right place, right time, and put us up in a position there, and hats off to him. And, you know, hats off to everybody on a decent race today. I'm sure, you know, we had our bumps and bruises like any other Daytona race, but for the most part, pretty pleased with the racing and looking forward to the rest of the season.
Man, I'm super stoked to have you aboard. Really am. You and the whole Venom crew. You guys looking stout out there. Really is. And it's just kind of a feeling of nostalgia. All right. Sorry, I had to get a little personal on that one. But, you know, just a good feeling of nostalgia. How this thing kicked off so long ago. And we've all come full circle, but to a grander stage. And that's what I'm so happy to have some of that going back again. And I think it's going to be an epic season. I really do. So congratulations.
Well,
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep. I think you're gonna see more of the Bear as the year goes on, and you know, hopefully toward the end of the season we'll be talking about championship. We'll see how it goes.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy. That's what I'm talking. And honestly, I'm gonna mess with you. I was a little 50-50 on like I was kind of wondering if the Bear was gonna show up tonight, right? And you know, but the way you ran in duels, I was like, dude, this guy hasn't missed a beat, bro. I mean, you really haven't. To see you back out there challenging again. Great run, great job, and continue to bring that enthusiasm and talent on track. It's going to really up the skill level with everybody else. Congratulations one more time, my bud.
Again, I appreciate it. Thanks for having us, and we appreciate being here in Front Row Esports with you guys. And couldn't be a better place to call home, and we're gonna contribute in every way we can. Thanks for having us again.
You got it, buddy. Congratulations. We'll hopefully we'll see you next week or in 2 weeks.
Take care, bud.
You too. Bye. Mr. Josh Harbin right there. Man, super stoked though. But then of course, right there outside that, let's take a list of our points finishers real quick so we can kind of get that snapped out as well. From what we have, at least here, this could change, but I don't think so. I think this is gonna be more official. Do I have that here? Maybe not. Oh, anyways. Okay, so obviously Tanner Marr gonna be your P1. Yeah, Steve Johnson, second place. Third place, Josh Harbin. But fourth place, we're going to roll it over to your 71, Adam Thompson. Again, this is all for points right here, folks. So we got, for the bonus points, I'm sorry, or whatnot. So Jamie Horn. In the 98, Chris Carroll. J.R. Schomburg, and Carl Lindstrom, 7th, 8th, 9th. It's going to be Scotty Stevens. Round out your top 10 is Matt Jones. So great top 10 for those guys right there. But everybody, what a fantastic job. Those guys really kicked some butt out there. I mean, yeah, and that's the other thing is, too, that we're not really quite elaborating on. A lot of this is some of these drivers' first time running in front row. With all these veterans that are out there running around, have used to running with each other for years and years. So again, for all these guys to style up a good race the way they did, hats off to them. They did a really good job. You know, getting to know everybody. You know, mistakes are going to happen, but again, I'm sure we're gonna by the time we're 3 races in, this league is going to look amazing. So many cars on field, fantastic showing. But again, thanks everybody for stopping in and showing up tonight, and for all your views and support. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And of course that, you know, don't forget the that notification button. Might need that. We only go live on Thursdays and Fridays more or less. And when I go live, I don't like messing around. All right, I really don't. I don't like dragging it out. Let's make you wait. Nope, we're gonna go right to program. So you might want to have that bell going on so it does kind of let you know we're gonna go live, just to remind you. But we'll be back on, you know, same race time next week or 2 weeks. I'm sorry, and race channel. But thank you everyone watching YouTube tonight. I'm Chris Paul Hamus, and all this brought to you by Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, the Raptor Race Graphics, and of course Starlink. Super stoked to have all of them back aboard again, and man, we're cracking off another season. So until 2 weeks, we will see you soon. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.